Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the most must-see career mode on FIFA 23. Mainly because nobody does career modes on FIFA 23 anymore, but welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hartlepool United Youth Academy Road to Glory career mode. I know that we're now very deep into the cycle of FC 24, and I know for sure now that I will not be getting this done before New Year. But what I do know is that we will get this career mode done by hook or by crook. It might take ages, but we will get it done. I've got no real plans for career mode on FC24 just yet in terms of actual career mode. I'm probably just going to stick to rebuilds in that respect on the next game because the gameplay, I'm not enjoying the gameplay. So we're just going to be probably doing mainly rebuilds. But if I do a career mode, it won't be one of these because it's taken too long and it's a lot of dedication to have to stick with. But anyway, we are back with this episode today of this career mode on this video game. Hartlepool United returning. So today it's going to be a difficult day, I believe. Definitely a difficult start. We travelled to the Molineux in the FA Cup round of 16, which we need to win if we want to get that objective done for the FA Cup. But Wolves, they're title contenders with us as well, so it's going to be a difficult one. We're going to show you the table in a minute. But we've also got Brentford at home, Burnley as well at home. We get a little break before we take on Manchester United away at Old Trafford. And then potentially, depending on where the next FA Cup game is, we'll be heading into April. If we beat Wolves, we'll probably face our quarter-final opponent somewhere start of April, end of March kind of time. If we lose to Wolves, our final game will be away at Goodison Park to Everton. So it could really depend on what happens in that competition. I'm hoping we get through because, as you can see here with the board objectives, the manager rating's all right, but it could be improved. And with the board objectives, they want us to win the FA Cup. He also wants to finish in Champions League place. And I'm thinking we should be able to do that, but it's going to be a close race. We've still got to do the youth development objective, which ironically we won't be able to do. It's quite funny, really. We won't be signing 3 players born in Asia, but the rest of them should be completable and should keep us in a job for this season. So, taking a look then at the Premier League table, where we left off, I believe we were top. But this is around the 16 in the FA Cup as well. Some big, heavy-hitting matches, which might eliminate some big contenders as well. But also, we are big contenders, so it could eliminate us. But if we get past Wolves and either Liverpool or Man United, or Arsenal or Man City get knocked out, that does wonders for us. I'd rather Man United get knocked out because of how Liverpool are doing in the league. I'll show you momentarily. But Arsenal play Manchester City, Wolves play Hartlepool, Chelsea play Hull City, Manchester United play Liverpool. I nearly tripped myself up there. Swansea have already played Middlesbrough and have advanced to the quarterfinals. QPR have defeated West Ham to advance to the quarterfinals at the London Stadium. That's a bit mad. A tiny and weird derby as Newcastle face Sunderland along with Reading versus Burnley as well in the round of 16. There's a couple of interesting quarterfinal opponents there, but knowing me, I'll get either Arsenal or Man City or Man United versus Liverpool, one of those. I'll get one of the big four, or maybe even Chelsea. I'll get one of those. I won't get an easy run. I never get an easy run. Anyway, looking at the Premier League table before we head into that, this is how the Premier League table looks. That's how close it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the same points as Arsenal and Spurs after defeating Arsenal at the end of the last episode. I'll show you the results of the last episode momentarily as well. Spurs on 58 points as well. They're on the exact same goal difference as Arsenal. Arsenal in second due to the fact that they've scored more, but it's that close. Wolves with a game in hand. If they win that, they go to 58 points. It really is going to come down to the wire. And Chelsea as well in and about the race as well. That's why I'm not really convinced that we're going to get top four. And another reason why I'm not convinced we're going to get top four, if you didn't see last episode, there was a big, humongous player injury that will be a huge detriment to the rest of the season and into next season. Carlos Rodriguez has suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury and will be out for up to 7 months. We won't see him again till September. So he'll miss the start of the next season as well. And the problem is with the strikers at the moment, we've got Carpenter he's got everything. He's got all the ability in the world, but just couldn't score a goal if his life depended on it. And I'm unsure as to why. We've got Blanchard who's inconsistent, but he scores more than he doesn't, which I guess makes sense. He's a reliable hand, but he's definitely the supporting cast to the Carlos Rodriguez. Unfortunately, we don't have Carlos Rodriguez now. And Jesper Carlson, heroics against Arsenal. He might be the man to take us on, but also on the flip side, he is quite tired. So it's the difficult it's a difficult choice on who to put up front for this one against Wolves because Carlson's tired. I don't trust Carpenter. Blanchard's probably got to be in. And I'm wondering whether it push forward Serrano as well. He can play striker. He has the striking ability. I mean, look at his stats. Take a look at these: 88 shooting, finishing of 88 as well. He's a decent shooter, but I'm just concerned that we don't have our Peruvian Prince for the rest of the season. Also, no Jackson Barlow for a couple more weeks, but Carlos Rodriguez won't be back, and he won't be back until September of next season. Well, this year still, 2030, but next season it's going to be a long, long road to recovery for our boy Carlos Rodriguez. So that's going to change things astronomically. Can we continue the speed, the pace of this run? I hope so. And then, of course, if you didn't see last episode, we had 5 games as per usual. We kicked off against Nottingham Forest. I believe that was the FA Cup. We advanced 3-0 there. We went through deadline day, closed out the transfer window. We also had Manchester City, who we defeated, Liverpool, who we defeated. Then we lost to West Ham again. West Ham's going to be our bogey team now. It was Leicester, now it's West Ham. Both times they've beaten us, and they're still probably going to be relegated, which is mad. And then we've got Arsenal, who we defeated with a Jesper Karlsson hat-trick. He stepped up to the plate and took Arsenal down, which you love to see. Problem as well with some of the games today as well. We've got Wolves, I should say. At 3 days away, we've got Brentford. Not a lot of recovery time, so it's going to be a difficult day today. But also, the other thing I want to show you in the Premier League table, which I forgot to do, which I'm going to do now, is the reason why I was saying I'm not worried about Liverpool if they get through past Manchester United. And the reason that is they're in the relegation zone, and they're nearly in they're nearly in the relegation zone. They're in a relegation battle, is what I should say. Wording was bad there, but they have had a stinker this year. On the same goal difference as Burnley, same record as Burnley as well. It's going to come down to the wire if Liverpool can't fix up their form here. As for the Carabao Cup, I believe that's finished now. Wolves won that on penalties over Everton, so keep an eye on them. Champions League, little update there. That's how it's looking in the round of 16. Europa League is how it's looking. These are the round of 16 matches. Excuse me, I got hiccups. And UEFA Conference League. This is how the matchups look there. So without any further ado, I think we're sorted. I think we're set. Let's think about what we want to do against Wolves. First of all, let's take a look at the news. Carlson hat-trick hero against Arsenal. Carlson scored the final goal of the game to complete his hat-trick and help his team sail to 3-2 win against Arsenal. The player of the tournament for the Carabao Cup has been announced as Edson Rivas of Walsall. I'm actually curious as to where Walsall got to, and I'll be taking a look at that in a moment. Wolves win the Carabao Cup. Wolves beat Everton to win the Carabao Cup and was a memorable finale. Thousands of fans saw their heroes stay out on the pitch to celebrate the hard-won victory, some were in tears, and nobody who witnessed these scenes will ever forget them. Nottingham Forest lost to Chelsea. Man United beat Man City. Thank God for that. And the team of the week, we had someone in there. Of course, we had someone in there. Jesper Karlsson making the team of the week for Hartlepool as he put 3 past Arsenal. Maybe a start of a proving ground here now for him. Shabalala to discuss top job of Romania. We have declined that. The Premier League Player of the Month award for February is Lewis Potter of Brentford, Olmo of Arsenal, Højlund of Manchester United, and Haaland of Manchester City. And the, of course, Robot, the Ballon d'Or winner, won the Player of the Month. He is looking absolutely ridiculous now. Still not hit 30 yet in this career mode, which is mad. Arsenal play Manchester City at the Emirates, and of course, Manchester United play Liverpool and Northwest Derby at the at Old Trafford. I was going to say at Anfield, I was going to say, but it's actually at Old Trafford. But anyway, taking a look at this now, that is the team that Wolves are throwing out. They're not holding back. They're holding a little bit back, actually. Reece McGregor of Hartlepool out on loan at Wolves, having a little start. What we're going to do I want to try? I'm trusting him. Relying on him here. But I'm going to rely on myself a bit as well. Moffat up to an 84 now. Go on, Moffat. I didn't think he'd grow any more in rating. We're going to go with Bull and Ibrahim. Probably my favourite strike duo. Miranda is fine staying there. Diop's going to fall out from Maresca. Serrano, Roberts, Carpenter, Blanchard, Wilson. I don't want to start Carpenter, so I'm not going to. Simple as that. But we maybe give him minutes because of tiredness. Again, Carpenter's not a well-liked figure at the club at the moment due to the fact that he couldn't score past a blind person at the moment. But I've got enough faith in him, I think. So without further ado, we'll do that. and we'll give the captaincy to Douglas Moffat. But that'll be the team that faces Wolves. We've got to rotate a little bit because we've got a game against Brentford in 3 days. And also, not everybody is in the full form that I want them to be in. So, this is risky with George Higgins in net, but George Higgins is in between the sticks. We've got Moffat and Miranda as the fullbacks, Bull and Ibrahim as the centre-backs, Maresca CDM/centre-mid, Serrano centre-mid/cam. Off the left, it is Duncan Wilson. Off the right, it is Ethan Roberts. And up top, we've got Blanchard and Carlson. Carlson coming off that massive hat-trick against Arsenal, slightly tired. So we may, just may, have to bring on Luca Carpenter. Or we push Serrano up and bring on Bobby Hobbs. I will see. Because I do want Carpenter. I want Carpenter to try and have some kind of renaissance. Or he does leave the club. And I will accept 150 million, the offers that are coming in for him, if he's not going to play well. Because it's money, isn't it, really? But realistically, I'd like to see Carpenter come out the other side with some quality. But I guess we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the season. But anyway, I'm going to stop yammering on at least about Carpenter. We're going to get into this game. It's Wolves versus Hartlepool at the Molineux Stadium in the FA Cup round of 16. Let's get into it. I'm going to be honest. I am scared. I can't even say the word. I'm scared. I'm so scared that I can't even say the correct word. Well, here we go. Best of luck to the boys in white and blue. He did get a hat-trick against Arsenal, right, in the most important game of the season. Of course, Wolves, like we said, Carabao Cup winners. I'm scared of Garnacho, honestly. But it's fine. We'll go for it. Molineux rocking as the Carabao Cup 2030 winners kick off against Hartlepool. Will we be able to find victory here? I've not played this game in a week. I mean, I've played FC24, but that's completely different in terms of gameplay. In my opinion, the feeling of it just is completely different. We're just kind of getting a feel for the ball here. There's no point in rushing. We know that Wolves will take advantage of any of our mistakes. We can't allow that. Wolves now back in possession. I can't wait till I start off this episode. Try and start off as calm as I can. Then by game 5, I'm yelling at the TV. Look at the flicks though, look at the play. Billy Bull makes the initial tackle, fights off Tell. It's going to come as far as Garnacho. He passes it to Tell. Great save, Higgins. The ball's still on here for Wolves. Right, on the edge now, back inside. Right again, Higgins. See what I mean? Wolves going to be on us if we make mistakes. Got the ball with Bull off of Tell, but he managed to slide it to Garnacho to get the initial shot off. Right with the follow-up shot as well. And it was nearly 1-0 to the home side. Barella is headed away by Moffat. Moffat will get his body there, initially anyway. And another save from Higgins. That was an easier one, but still powerful shot. Maresca out to Wilson. Love Moffat to make the overlap. It's kind of an overlap, but it's not the greatest. I think Blanchard is onside. Carlson's asking for it central. It's gone all the way back to McGregor. He's not playing for us at the moment, mate. Also, that's not who I aimed it for, just a reference. I think we're probably aware of that. Wilson. Maresca. Let's try to build it around here. Miranda gets the run around. Ball misses left foot. Needs to cut onto the other side to make the cross. It's in towards, I think it was towards, who was it towards? Was it Maresca? I think it was Maresca who had the opportunity there. And Maresca's here. It's Serrano that had the opportunity. And Maresca is going to bounce through to Serrano. Gets caught. No penalty, but it wasn't enough in it for a penalty, really. Ibrahim goes up for the header. Misses at hands, Matthias Tell there. And a big committal by Moffat hasn't worked out, but Miranda will win it back. It's going to be a close encounter. It's not going to be a... It's a weak foot of Miranda with that pass there. It's not going to be a game where one destroys the other, I don't think. It's going to be a very close encounter. Garnacho through straight at George Higgins. My stream has been weird, so if it suddenly freezes up, I apologise. The weather is absolutely disastrous, so blame that. It might be alright on everyone else's end, but just on my end it keeps freezing a bit. Carlson, I've got no Jordan in the chat today to check it. I think he's busy. Carlson. Maresca. Try to find some space through here. Wilson's desperate for this. He's to cut inside. Moffat needs some help, but Wilson will not make the correct move. Matthias Tell now. Into right. McGregor. Will he be a part of our plans next year? We'll have to wait and see. If he scores against us today, then he can fuck off. Block initially. No, it's not blocked. I think it was blocked by Garnacho there. I believe the number 22 Wolves tried to shoot, and Garnacho blocks it. Roberts should have the pace over Christiansen, but needs some options. Has a pace all day long, but Blanchard. Now Carlson. Getting caught. Maresca from range. It's blocked. But it's... Oh, he's going to fall through. I don't know who the defender was there, but it nearly went wrong. It's Serrano. It's caught by Paul Lopez, but I could have gone rogue for Wolves there. I don't know which defender it was that got in the way, but it nearly went wrong because he tried to pass it back to his goalkeeper, and now Wolves could be through. Prince Ibrahim coming across Matthias Tell. End-to-end stuff here at the Molineux, but no goals yet. We've had a lot more of the ball than Wolves have, but unable to find that opener. Good thing is, Wolves haven't been able to find an opener either. Carlson, the hero against Arsenal. Roberts, going to allow Miranda to overlap. It's going to be brought back by Miranda. Ball in towards Blanchard. It's away. Miranda's going to win the second ball. No, he's not. Meyer eventually gets it away. Now McGregor could go to run in that space. It's been vacated by Miranda. Bull misses a tackle. Oh, so does Prince Ibrahim. This is poor from me. Moffat recovers, though. That was poor from me. Should have had that with Bull. And then shouldn't have committed Ibrahim, but it's the way it goes sometimes. You got to just go for it all. Good tackle by Moffat on Garnacho. So many options there, and couldn't mark them all. Matthias Tell, tackled by Billy Bull. Got to give credit so far to the defence, and as well, George Higgins. Kept us in it so far. Wilson try to find that gap through to Achille Blanchard. Not to be. Ball through to right. Put all the way back, but it could work. Billy Bull thought I had the ball. Tell gets the shot off. It's another good save from Higgins. Tell's shot blocked this time by Miranda. It's going to fall to Wolves again. Bull blocks it. We can't get it away. Moffat takes the ball off Garnacho, or McGregor, I'm sorry, not Garnacho. And it is away, but Higgins again, as well as the defence, putting in a brilliant performance. Wolves definitely had the more chances. Carlson, Serrano. Oh, he's taken it on the weak foot. It doesn't matter if he's taken it on the weak foot. What a finish. I wanted to finesse that with a strong foot, but he's gone and done it with a weak foot. And against the run and play, kind of, I suppose. We take the lead at the Molineux. That took me by surprise, I'm not going to lie. I expected that to go way over. Ball off by Carlson, who gets another contribution. And it's Serrano. What a finish, actually, looking on that. Definitely not what I intended to do, but it doesn't matter because it's led us, or given us the lead anyway into this. Juan Carlos Serrano could have handed us maybe not a place in the quarterfinals, but at least got us on the right direction there. What a finish as well. I didn't expect that to go in. I mean, if it got off his right foot, then maybe I'd have expected it to go in, but because it went off his left foot, I was questioning it. But that's going to change the halftime team talks of both managers now. I'm sure Jabir Shabalala would have said to his boys, we haven't created enough chances, we need to make more out of them. But there we go. Right on the perfect time to get a goal to put us into the lead. Juan Carlos Serrano with a beauty. George Higgins putting in a brilliant performance as well today so far, as well as the back four. I've got to give credit to all of them, keeping the home team at bay. I don't think it's going to remain scoreless for Wolves. I reckon they will bag at some point, but we'll do our best to try and prevent that for as long as we can. Taking a look at the stats around the ground, or the games around the grounds, I guess. Stats as well, I guess, technically matters. I know what I'm on about anyway. Newcastle lead Sunderland 1-0 at St James's Park. Reading drawing 1-1 with Burnley at the Madejski. Arsenal 2-0 down to Manchester City at the Emirates. It's 1-0 to Chelsea over Hull at Stamford Bridge, as it probably should be. And then Manchester United lead Liverpool at Old Trafford. You'd love to see it. Meanwhile, at Molineux, we just about sneak into the lead with a goal from Juan Carlos Serrano. A brilliant finish as well. 65 to 35 in terms of possession. We've had a lot of the ball, but Wolves making more opportunities. 9 shots to 5. 1.8 expected goals to 1.2. However, we have the most important stat on that board, and that's the 1-0 lead that has put us 1 foot into the FA Cup quarterfinals. Will we be able to maintain this? That's the question. Will we find the answer? As we head into the second half now, Juan Carlos Serrano's goal, the only one to separate the sides. And Wolves, if they come out as strongly as they did in the first half, it could be curtains for this clean sheet at the very least. Wilson, not the greatest of balls to Carlson, and it's intercepted. Just not enough power on the ball there. Maresca picks up on the loose ball though. Roberts takes on Christiansen. He'll beat Christiansen for pace, but doesn't really have anything on here. Needs to try and find a route in, which he does. It's off to Serrano again. Caught wrongly. Maresca. It's dragged wide. Fair play to Roberts there. Got around the man quite well, but just couldn't find a goal there. Couldn't Hartlepool. Serrano got the initial shot. It was blocked away as far as Maresca, who took it on, kind of lashed at it really. Carlson with the press. Doesn't work, and it's gone all the way to Alejandro Garnacho here on the left for Wolves. That's what I mean. They could be dangerous coming into the second half, but Prince Ibrahim right in the way at the right time, preventing McGregor from supplying Matthias Tell there. Wilson to Moffat. Not quite the same as having Sutherland overlap on that wing, but it's still a good option to have. Maresca, Carlson, Wilson. Got by Mukiele. I think Wilson was looking to try and find a way to either take that shot on with one of his Duncan Wilson trademark runs, or just try to pass it into somebody. I'm not sure what the plan was there, but it didn't work out anyway. Now I've got no left back. Moffat's going to track back quite far here. He does to take the ball off right, and Wolves going to make a change. It is going to be right that comes off for Savio. That might change things on the right hand side for Wolves, especially as Moffat's got somebody new to defend now. Either that, they might change formation potentially as well. Ball gets somewhat of a foot in, but McGregor plays it to Tell. Great save by Higgins once again. Ball did get something to it, but it wasn't enough. And George Higgins pulls out another save. That should have been 1-1 there. Tell should be finishing it off every day of the week, but somehow we still lead. Ball in. Wilson will get half a header on it, but Barella gets a proper header on it. It's held well by George Higgins, and we'll try and counter here, but I don't know how it's going to work. Maresca, Blanchard, Carlson, Roberts asking for it. He's going to get it as well. Inside to Christiansen. Miranda now going to make his way down. Going to play back into Roberts. On one more. Oh, tried to find Serrano in the centre. Well intercepted. Now Garnacho could go here. Miranda tried to close him down, try to prevent him at least a little bit, making that run through, and it's going to be Miranda's there. And we've got Brentford next, like we said, at the Victoria Park. I don't know how many people are going to be ready for that, because we're going to be tired after this one, and we're going to make some changes now, actually, to prevent some tiredness. And I know this is going to be hated. I know this is going to be disliked, but we need to keep Carlson fit if we want to keep him on the run he's on. Carpenter's coming on. This might be a bad, or this is going to be a huge mistake. It could be a huge mistake, or it could be a moment of madness that could work for this man to finally get back among the goals. Regardless, whether he does or not at the moment, he's one of our only other striker options, so he will get minutes whatever happens. But I don't know what he's going to pull out here. Close down there by the Wolves defence. If it's just a case of consolidating this 1-0 victory, I don't really want to be doing that, but if that has to be the case, it has to be the case. Moffat should get that loose ball. I'm happy to play for the 1-0, but I don't trust my defensive ability enough, to be honest. Wilson going to find Carpenter. Can he take it on himself? Good save by Paul Lopez. As Man City make it 3. Bruno Fernandes. Wilson accepts that. Serrano. Carpenter. Referee. Referee. Have a word there, mate. Probably going to be a booking. Carpenter. He just went through the back of him. A yellow card for Milan Skriniar. It's a good opportunity now for Hartlepool to seal this deal. A great spot for this free kick. It was almost a penalty. Carpenter getting scythed down where he stands. Already made a bit of an impact. Just wish he could get that goal. Because the thing is, I know once he gets a goal, he'll probably score for fun again. And it looks as if it's Serrano here. He looks very upset. Very angry here. Is it him that's taking the free kick on? I might be wrong. I still don't know the identity of all my players. It is Juan Carlos Serrano to take this one on. Can he find the finish around the wall to make it 2-0? Great save by Paul Lopez. Just not enough power on it from the Argentinian, and it could be a counter now through Reece McGregor, our own player. Try and slow it down as best we can. And Maresca gets an initial interception in. Gives enough time for the back four to get back. Burnley have scored again. Higgins couldn't get out in time. Counter attack by Wolves, and it's Alejandro Garnacho that equalises. I knew it was coming. Higgins had a great day as well. It's just unfortunate. It's nothing we could have done there, really. I'm just having a look at this. Maybe Bull should have done. Well, actually, Bull should have done a bit better, to be honest with you. Looking at Billy Bull there on that one. But even if you're in the net, there's no stopping that. Alejandro Garnacho equalises for Wolves, and it could end up being a poor day for us. And maybe bringing off Carlson wasn't the right move. If I had to do it, like, he was exhausted, he was very tired, and we need him for Brentford. I had to bring him off due to stamina. I'm wondering if pushing up Serrano and bringing on Hobbs might have been the move, but again, Maresca and Blanchard are fighting each other, it seems. But I mean, Carpenter's not done anything really wrong yet. Serrano, Roberts, closed down by Christiansen. I don't remember how the round 16 works if it ends in a draw. If it goes to extra time, we could be screwed. Maresca, Roberts, Miranda. Gonna go all the way in here, all the way to the byline anyway. Miranda, Carpenter. That's not where I've aimed it. Oh my God, Blanchard standing right there, and it aims to Maresca on the edge of the area. Don't explain this game to me. Still better than FIFA 20, AFC though, I'll tell you that much. Committed Ibrahim again, but Bull was there. Wilson. Holden equalised, but Chelsea taking the lead again. Serrano. Just too many defenders. We don't have enough at the moment. Garnacho could be through here. Not careful. And he opts to try and pass it off to Savio. I would have taken that on myself if I was Alejandro Garnacho. I don't think Ibrahim or Bull would have got there. And I knew it was going to happen as well. I just couldn't do anything about it because he's so damn good. Blanchard. Carpenter. Serrano. Could Serrano... Oh, I've messed up. I've bottled it. I should have just struck and hoped. I bottled it there. Big time. I'm so sorry. ball. Roberts. Carpenter. Try to find the ball through. It's closed down and it could go Wolves' way now. Potentially last attack of the game. Maresca gets in the way. And Bull out to Moffat. Does it go to extra time or does it go to a replay? I don't remember. In around 16. I believe it's extra time after this, isn't it? Blanchard. Wilson. Tries to stick out himself. Couldn't. Got caught by Kilman. And the keeper's going to chase it. And he's going to just get it clear. Wilson with the press. 3 minutes of added time, boys. Bargy coming on from McGregor, who's put in a decent effort today. Did show signs of brilliance, which if we do keep him on, hopefully we can utilise. Miranda. Roberts. Miranda. Oh, it wasn't meant for him. It wasn't meant for him, and now Wolves. And that should be Moffat's all day long. Keyword is should be. And that is it. It's extra time, boys. It's extra time. I couldn't remember if it went to a replay around the 16. But it's extra time. Wolves have forced it. An early goal. Early-ish goal anyway. Just before the break from Serrano. Put us in the lead. A brilliant finish as well. But Alejandro Garnacho made it through our defence to make it 1-1. Every other game has ended in normal time. With Newcastle defeating Sunderland 2-1, Burnley defeating Reading 2-1 as well. Manchester City destroying Arsenal, a 4-1 victory for the citizens at the Emirates. It's 2-1 to Chelsea over Hull, so Chelsea will advance, and then Manchester United dispatch of Liverpool, I should say, with ease, 3-0 there. Now, we have got extra time. Take a look at the stats just now. It probably should be Wolves' game, but we don't care, alright? 65 to 35 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 9, 3.4 expected goals to 1.7 as well. Double our expected goals. No Carpenter should really be on the pitch, but we're going to have to put the faith in him here now. What we're also going to do is going to bring on Hobbs. No, we're not actually. Serrano's too clutch to bring off. We're all going to bring on Diop though. And any other changes we might bring on are there as well. Potentially not yet though. It depends if he gets the penalties, quite honestly. The extra time now at the Molineux. Will there be a winner in the next 30 minutes, or will we advance to penalties? That's the question on everyone's lips, on everyone's minds. A long game, but no falling apart now, boys. Garnacho offside. I thought we had it. I thought we could do it, but Garnacho got through the equaliser earlier on, and we couldn't find a winner. Unfortunately, neither could Wolves. So extra time has been ordered here at the Molineux. With both these teams in a title fight as well, as is the last thing they'd probably want. Moffat to Wilson. Diop. Carpenter asking for it, but closed down by Kilman. Bull comes in with a header. Blanchard. Carpenter. Oh, tries to unselfishly play it off. It's a good interception again. And Wolves will go now. I didn't realise there was a player there, but Rooney Bargy now for Wolves. Ball in. Ball across. And for whatever reason, now you're going to have to explain this to me, ladies and gents. Why is nobody marking Tell? Wolves take the lead. I did absolutely awful with Moffat, to be honest with you. I committed Bull in, but I don't know why Ibrahim wasn't on Matthias Tell, or even Miranda could have been on Matthias Tell there. It's a phenomenal finish. It's an easy finish, but it's still a good finish by Matthias Tell. And that might have booked Wolves' place in the quarters. We've got 22 minutes to try and turn it around. But I fear we may have bottled it, boys. I fear we may have bottled it. Two-1 now at the Molineux. In extra time. Still got a bit of time to play, but we're the ones chasing now. Wilson. Carpenter. Oh, it's straight at Paul Lopez. Diop. We're going to have to push harder than ever for this now. Roberts. Carpenter again. Blanchard. Out to Wilson. Taylor's inside. Blocked by Skriniar. Man. I could bring Bishop on, but I don't want to. I know Wilson's got a clutch goal in him, and I know he's going to be better than Bishop in this situation, I think. Blanchard to deliver. Ball in towards, hopefully, Billy Bull. It goes to Billy Bull, but he loses the header. Roberts can keep it alive. Wilson. Roberts going to run in here. I was hoping someone would run in with him, to be honest, but Wilson. Carpenter. Oh, he's saved it near post. Paul Lopez. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? We're not going to get the equaliser. Carpenter found the room, but again, unlucky. It's not like he's not trying. I feel bad for him on one level, but on the other level, he just isn't good enough at the moment. Achille Blanchard to close his first portion of extra time to deliver it into the box towards Bull. It's headed away by Skriniar. Carpenter. Bull. Oh, I thought Wilson was on. I think Wilson was on, but it was intercepted well. And I think that's going to do it for the half, you know. It might not. We've got no Billy Bull in defence. Rooney Bargy. Good save, Higgins. That could have gone wrong. We had no Billy Bull defending, and now Wolves, if they can get 2 up right now, that's going to call it. That's going to be curtains for Hartlepool. We need to get this away. Desperately. Billy Bull heads it clear. If that's enough. Sure, ref. Sorry. Great tackle by Ibrahim. Ref, the minutes are long gone. We've already played 105. We get it away. But we still need a goal to at least take it to penalties. Wolves give themselves the lead from Matthias Tell. "15 minutes remain. Can we find a goal? Can we even find 2 goals perhaps? I don't know. Can we find anything? And it might be time to start thinking possibly about a penalty shootout and getting the penalty takers on. What are we saying penalty wise? For some of these, Bishop 45, Composure 55. Nah. Hobbs is going to be a penalty taker if we need him. And Flores probably. No, Flores will be fine. But yeah, we'll bring off probably D up for Hobbs to do penalties. How are the wingers looking penalty wise? 47 for Wilson. And 40 for Roberts. How's he only 40 for penalties? Madness. Right, well, okay. Just keep an eye on those. Have a little look around. See what we want to do. Matanovic coming on for Tell on the Wolves side of things. We're not making any more changes as of yet. But with penalties potentially looming, if we get a goal, we have to get that goal first, though. Blanchard. Carpenter. Wilson. Blanchard. Carpenter. Come on! He's finally... It might be a tap-in. It might be a tap-in. But he's finally scored. Oh, the weight is off his back now, surely. George Higgins elated that we've got back into this one. It's not that deep just yet. But we've given ourselves plenty of time to try and find the winner. Blanchard knocking it across to Luca Carpenter. Please, I beg. Let that be the winner. I mean, obviously it's not the winner, but let that be the goal. If it does take a... Like, basically what I want now is that to be important, or at least we got penalties. If that goal means nothing, I'm going to be so upset, especially for Luca Carpenter. Moffat comes across, brilliant tackle. We've got a whole new lease of life now. Luca Carpenter scored, ladies and gents. Carpenter tried to find it for Wilson, couldn't. It's just going to keep switching to the wrong player there. Now D-up's out of situation. Not exactly what I wanted, but it is what it is. Oh, Bargy nearly there. I committed one of the defenders again. Ibrahim doing enough to close him down. Well, a few minutes left here at the Molineux. We either look at penalties or we look at one of these teams find the winner in these remaining moments. It's more likely to be us right now. We've got the momentum. Blanchard. Serrano asking for it through. It's going to go to Carpenter instead. Not sure why. Thought in for Serrano, but I could be wrong. Now Wolves go again. Garnacho takes on Miranda. Not long left, like we said. Ball across. Moffat tried for it. Oh, Higgins. Great save. Moffat went all in for it. Wasn't sure what he was doing, but Higgins just about enough to prevent Savio from stealing it here at the Molineux. Oh man, 3 minutes. Plus whatever injury time gets put on the board before penalties. Carpenter with enough of a header to get it away initially. Ball back in, headed away by Prince. Can't get the ball back still though. Barella goes inside here. Ibrahim again. Moffat. Through to Blanchard. It's going to be held off. 2 minutes of added time. Ball gets enough of a foot in. Miranda loses it. Oh my God, Meyer. I don't know if I can make substitutions now. It might be too late. But it is penalties. It is penalties. Hobbs to come on for Roberts. And I think Flores probably is alright at penalties as well. What's his composure? 65 for who else has got bad penalties? For probably Malik Diop, right? Try to read this all, but it's Diop's got the same amount. Composure. Diop's got more composure. Ball's got quite good composure and decent penalties. It might have to be Duncan Wilson. No, it's Douglas Moffat. There we go. I don't know if those changes will go through. Penalties. Luca Carpenter, the man to save us from defeat. But will it be a penalty shootout victory or will it be penalty shootout pain? Wolves versus Hartlepool goes to penalties. Would have loved to have prevented this. I hate penalty shootouts. But it's just the way it is. Take a look at the full-time stats then. 62-38 in terms of possession. 16 shots to 13 in favour of Wolves, however, 5.5 expected goals to 3.4. Oh my days. Well, here we go then. Why wait? I don't think I didn't make my changes. Bollocks. Oh bollocks. They've got so much better penalty takers. Right. 2 chances, boys. Either we make it through or we don't. Meyer to start off for Wolves. Higgins with a save. Come on. Blanchard. Puts it away. Good start. Nicolo Barella puts it into the bottom right. Juan Carlos Serrano. Oh, it's saved, man. He goes the right way. Alejandro Garnacho. Oh, he fucking goes down the middle, little prick. Carpenter. Oh, what a penalty! Savio. Thunders it to the left. Malik Diop. Puts it to the right. Matanovic. Straight down the middle, man. Fuck's sake. And it's down to Aitor Miranda. If we score, we stay in. Miranda scores. Sudden death. Rooney Bargy. Down to the left. Fucking hell, I can't get this right at all, man. And now Billy Ball to step up. Good penalty, Billy. Good penalty. Christiansen. Why? The door's going fucking left, cunt. I should know by now. And now it's Duncan Wilson. Christ. No! No! Fuck off! No, fuck off! No, fuck off! No, absolutely, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Nah, fuck that bullshit, man. Fuck that bullshit. I scored that. I'm not having that from this video game. I can't believe it. The keeper went completely the wrong way. Oh, fuck off. Nah, man. I'm ready to replay that, honestly, personally. What in the fuck is that bullshit, then? Oh, I'm heated. Oh, I'm heated. I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone's going to have to explain it to me. Someone's going to have to explain that. What the fuck was that? I've done the good penalty. It should have gone in. I want us to replay this. I don't want to see it off your fucking shit here. So what's happened here then? Duncan Wilson takes a penalty. I can't believe this fucking garbage, man. I can't believe it. How's that? I don't even know how it's done this. I'm not blaming Duncan Wilson for that. This game can suck itself, quite frankly. This game can suck itself. I'm right. I'm really pissed off. I'm genuinely upset. Like, what the fuck is the point in this video game? I can't believe that. I actually can't believe it. I'm genuinely so pissed off. How's that gone like that? How did the penalty go like that? Well, I mean, we've got no more FA Cup games now. Which I'm a bit pissed off about, quite frankly. I want it to go all the way in that. It is what it is, I suppose. 62-38 in terms of possession. 16 shots to 3 in favour, or 13, I should say, in favour of Wolves. 5.5, so it goes to 3.4 in favour of Wolves as well. I know they probably deserved it normal time, but that's a bit of horse shit, to be honest. That's a bit of horse shit. Man of the match goes to Billy Bull for us. No doubt in my mind. One of the best defenders on the park on his day, and he was brilliant today. Luca Carpenter off the bench getting us the equaliser. I'm hoping that means he'll find his shooting boots now. 7.7. An assist from Blanchard at 7.7 as well. Moffat and Wilson did well. I'm not blaming Wilson for that penalty. There's nothing wrong with that penalty. It should have gone in. It should have gone in. I've aimed it to the right. I put minimal power on it. How's it ended up there then? You tell me, guys, because I have no idea. Higgins put in a hell of a performance. Unfortunately, not enough, but a very good performance nonetheless. Gives him some kind of view into the team, perhaps. 10 shots to 8. 2 saves conceded. 2 goals conceded. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm so heated that I'm just saying everything wrong. The other goal coming from Serrano with the assist from Carlson, 6.5 as well. Not bad. I mean, he's not like he did bad, 6.5. It's just he was tired, couldn't really play, which is why I brought Carpenter on, and then Serrano, 6.8 and a goal as well. It's just, I don't get it. I don't understand how his game operates, to be honest. Man of the match for them, and overall goes to Garnacho, who put them in the lead in extra time. A goal and an 8.3 for him. Savio an assist and 8. Barella as well with a good game, 8 rate for him. And Mukiele solid at the back. Matthias Tell with a goal, assist and 7.7. And Paul Lopez, technically the hero of the day, but it bounced off the post into his hands, which is fucking stupid. He gets 8 shots, 6 saves, 2 conceded. And ultimately, we crash out the FA Cup in a very unfair circumstance. And let's show you limbs as well, I suppose. This is where Wolves thought they had it in extra time. They went ahead. Matthias Tell thought he'd put Wolves through just here. I thought I'd done it too, to be honest with you. And now, the other limbs. Carpenter finally finding his shooting boots again. It might have just been a tap in, but he hit that with fucking power. And then the deciding penalty. A load of bollocks, but it is what it is. Wilson hit the penalty. I thought he hit perfect. It looked as if it was going in and then suddenly bounced off the post into the hands of Paulo Lopez. Didn't even do anything for it, but he's going to get the credit. It's bullshit is what it is. Sent him the wrong way and everything, but the fucking... I don't know. Just the fucking circumstance wasn't there for us. Higgins disappointed. Not much Wilson can do about that. Manager rating might plummet a little bit now as well, but as long as we get the Premier League objective done, we should be fine. Into the post-match interview. That's unfair as fuck, by the way. I don't understand. Don't know how the penalty goes like that, to be honest, but it is what it is. Wolves defeat us. Going through as well, Manchester City, Chelsea, Manchester United, Swansea, QPR, Newcastle and Burnley, alongside Wolves. It's a cruel sport. Cruel sport. It's just annoying, really. Because I feel like I actually got in, but it was counting, I suppose. Ah, well. Give it a roll. Garnacho always does this in, to be honest with you. It was no different. I'm not happy, but it's how football goes, unfortunately. Match rescheduled now. Burnley has been moved. I'm not entirely sure why. So we might have another game instead today. And Gornik Jaberge have come in for Ethan Whitehouse, which I'll accept. He'll break down again. So why has Burnley been moved? No reason, I suppose. Fair enough. So the new itinerary now is going to be Wolves, Brentford, Manchester United, Everton, and then Luton. Then we kick off next episode against Chelsea. How many more games have we got in the Prem season? 11. So if I do 4 more to that, it brings down 7. Next episode, I'm not doing just a record, I'm not doing a 7-game episode. I'll probably do 2 games. The finale will probably be a little shorter this time, which is fine. I'm vexed. I'm still very upset. We didn't deserve that. But that's football, isn't it? That's just football in a nutshell. You don't always get what you deserve. Positive I can take out of it is Hartlepool gave it their all, and of course Carpenter scored again. Hopefully he's back in shooting form or something. He's only scored 4 all season. Needs to recover that, but maybe that'll help his confidence. I don't know. I'm still very, very sad. I feel like we deserve better than that, personally. Let's see what the FA Cup draw is. Then Wolves have drawn against Manchester City. So we would have had Manchester City. So it wouldn't have got any easier. I told you it wouldn't have got an easy team. Burnley go against Newcastle, Manchester United go against Swansea, and Chelsea go against QPR. But yeah, I told you it wouldn't have got any easier. I knew it as well. I was fully aware that it was going to stiff us. Right. Let's just relax a bit now, calm down a bit, move on from it. It's the way football can be sometimes. It's just unfair and unfortunate. I hate it. I fucking hate it. If it teaches me anything at all, it's this boy here. And it's not even his fault that he missed, but it's this boy here. He needs to work on his fucking penalties. How do you work on penalties as a winger? You can't. Unless you do balanced. I don't see the point doing balanced. But it's fine. It's fine. Maybe I'm just not cut out for penalties. I'm a bit pissed off. But football's football. Didn't get 2 in the FA Cup this year. I thought it might be our year genuinely as well, but it's fine. And we would have Man City next anyway, so it wouldn't have been much easier. Wolves edge Hartlepool in shootout drama. Hartlepool United's shootout defeat against Wolves will be a painful memory for Chabalaz's team, who now need to regain their confidence. Newcastle defeat rivals 2-1. Newcastle defeated Sunderland 2-1 to advance. Manchester City defeated Arsenal 4-1 to advance, and Manchester United defeated Liverpool, I believe it was 3-0 in the end, to advance to the quarterfinals as well. Hartlepool hoping to overturn Brentford. Hartlepool United manager Chabalaz will be hoping to get a better Brentford in today's encounter after going down to a narrow defeat the last time the teams met. The next step towards the title for Hartlepool is Brentford. Next hurdle to be overcome on the title charge for Hartlepool United is a game against lowly Brentford. The high-flying outfit should have little trouble in collecting the 3 points from this encounter. However, the leaders need to make sure they don't slip up against a team with strong favourites to sweep aside. Anything less than a win would hand the initiative to the chasing pack. So let's see what we can do against Brentford. Hopefully win. I don't need another loss. It was a great performance from Higgins. I'm going to keep that in mind. It is going to be Nielsen back in the goal today, of course. But good performance from Higgins. Switch things around as and how we need to here. It's kind of a bit difficult because no Rodriguez, no Barlow. It's not easy. Flores as well can come in. And Moffat wanted to start, so we'll give him a start, but Sutherland definitely on the bench. Diop comes back in. We'll give Hobbs a run out as well. I really want to give Barlow another go, obviously, but he's not available. And with Wilson, I think he needs to mentally resort himself. And Carson will start ahead of Blanchard. Carpenter's getting a big leap of faith again here today. It's a bit of a rotated outfit due to the fact that we just had a cup game, but we get a 2-week break after this now, with the Burnley game being rescheduled. So let's see what we can do against Brentford at Victoria Park. Nielsen in between the sticks. Moffat and Flores as the fullbacks, and Moffat captain in the side today. Martin and Chavez as the centre-backs. I'm not convinced with that partnership, but we'll go with it and see what happens. CDM is Diop, centre-mid/Cam, Bobby Hobbs. Bishop off the left, Roberts off the right. Carlson and Carpenter up top as well. Carpenter is a big risk, but he has just scored an equaliser to try and help us get past Wolves, but unfortunately it just wasn't our day. I'm just wondering, will that ruin our morale here a little bit? And also the big game of the day, we're only going to look at that one actually. I don't really care about the others when that one's on. Spurs versus Wolves at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. One team will fall further behind. If we can get the win here over Brentford, a little bit of an advantage in the Premier League table could be on the cards. So at Victoria Park, in a very important game now, it's Hartlepool versus Brentford. I'm still obviously upset at the loss to Wolves on penalties, but on the flip side, we can focus on Premier League and potentially winning the Premier League title now. So as much as it is a loss in the FA Cup, it might be a gain in the Premier League. dependent on the events of the rest of the episode, that penalty shootout might be the title of said episode, but we'll see what happens again throughout the rest of the show today. I'm disappointed we've lost, but I've got to think positive, try and rebound here mentally as well as physically on the pitch, and hopefully, if we don't have really an excuse now. Wolves are still in the FA Cup. I'm pretty sure, well, no, Arsenal are out now as well, but Wolves, one of our rivals now, I guess, definitely a rival, but like our rivals in the title race, they've got other things to worry about as well, domestically. This might be an opportunity for us to take advantage of that. Problem is, with no Carlos Rodriguez, it's not going to be easy to do anything. Hobbs. Oh, maybe it'll be a chance to do everything. Bobby Hobbs. An early opener, I'm not going to lie. The keeper should have probably done better, but I have no objection to an early goal. It was great movement by Hobbs, turned his man with perfection. But the keeper, did he get a hand to that? He maybe should be doing better anyway. It was always dipping away. The keeper does get somewhat of a glove to it, but it was always dipping away, and that's probably what made it difficult to save. Bobby Hobbs comes in and bags. Hasn't had a lot of Premier League game time this year. Serrano's been brilliant in his debut season for us, but Hobbs still definitely a part of the furniture, especially if he's doing things like that. It's 1-0 out the gate, similar to what happened at Brentford Stadium. An early goal for Brentford against us, I believe, with Kundo Farias scoring. Roberts, Carpenter can make it 2. Right, first of all, he's back. Second of all, we're 2-0 up against Brentford inside 6 minutes. Roberts found the space, Carpenter unmarked. Just had to place it past the goalkeeper, which he does brilliantly. Now, if this is a Carpenter we're going to be receiving for the rest of the season, A, he gets to stick around, and B, he gets to, or it might be a good, I don't know what a B point was, to be honest. I do know what it was, but I can't remember what I was going to say. Basically, it'll be a good replacement for Rodriguez up until the end of the season, if Carpenter can do this. But it's 2-0 out of the gate to Hartlepool. Talking about bouncing back, we need to bounce back quickly, and we have done. Flores takes it off Keane, loose Potter, and it's a corner to Brentford, who are already 2 down. It's a tall order, and the game's just started. The game's just begun here. Caught by Nielsen from the header. It could be a counter, but it didn't go to the right person. It's okay, we can still counter though. Douglas Moffat's going to go for a runner here because Bishop isn't overlapping. Although Carlson finds his way through. Carpenter. Roberts. Into Carpenter. No, it was Hobbs. I thought it was Carpenter. Wanted to just tap it into Hobbs to take it on, but off balance, and the keeper putting off Bobby Hobbs enough to prevent a third there for us. We started off like a house on fire, I can't lie. Bishop to Moffat. Into Carlson. Hobbs. Back to Carlson. Spurs lead Wolves. Oh, Carlson got caught. Good tackle by Vanderson. No penalty, despite the protestations of the home side, or the home fans. Hobbs also gets tackled by Hassam Awar. And now it could be a move here for Brentford if we're not careful. Farias, we know he's got that ability. Chavez closes it down. But we know Farias has got that ability to just score from nothing. That's a poor pass. Thomas Bishop. And depending on loan spells, this squad might look a little different next year. Oh, not what I've aimed at. Arias. Chavez, good come across there, but was not where I aimed the initial pass. Which is why I'm annoyed. Carlson, Roberts. I thought Carlson might have a bit more on that. Just keep losing the ball too easily. Arias back heels it into Berardi. It's a good save at near post. Nicholas Nielsen. We haven't scored now in about 15 minutes. I'm kind of. No, I'm joking. In all seriousness, Brentford will try to come back into this. I'm not a fan. So I mean, for whatever reason, it makes me go to smallest player. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But it is just what happens. It is what it is, as they say. I just wish if it's going to a tall player, I could also control a tall player. Instead of Flores, I'm doing a little height check here. I think I want it to be Chavez there. For Flores, 5'8". Chavez, 6'3". Bit of a difference there. Martin, 6'2", and Moffat, 5'5". I don't. It just won't let me go tall player in that situation, and that's why I've conceded that, unfortunately. And it is Bryce Gomez, I believe, the regen of. I want to say Ramos, but I don't remember who he's the regen of. Might be the regen of PK for all I know. D up, good tackle. Moffat. Bishop. Carlson turns his man. Ball inside. Oh. Carpenter. Out strength. Obstructed there. Tackle by Flores is what I thought. Ref said no. Ref said fuck off. Ball forward to Lewis Potter. Flores, what a tackle. I'm just getting it away. So I had to text quickly. It was kind of an emergency text. That's kind of why I just launched it with Flores. Good tackle, Carpenter. Another throw in. Chavez blocks. Brentford have really come back into this since the early 2 goals. Moffat will get it away. Better safe than sorry. There's a header from Bryce Gomez. Moffat. So not only are we going for it with a 5'8" player, we've got a 5'5" player on the line. And it's the corner to Brentford again. They're going to go for Gomez again, aren't they? It's just, wait, can I please, I beg, go for a taller player here. Either that or it doesn't get all the way into Gomez, that's fine too. We'll take compromise at this football club. I feel like should have been. I'm gonna fucking vomit. I've decided we're gonna go for the old vomit tactic today. We were 2 up, and Brentford have cancelled it out. And of course, I mean, the marking is specifically brilliant. I'll give it that. Defensively, not the most coordinated teams. But of course, it has to be a rebound goal. We've not had one of them for, what, 2 episodes? Yeah, had to be. Been a while. You know what I'm saying? Chavez should have done a lot better there to close that down. But it is what it is. Once the rebound goal happens, you can't do much about it, unfortunately. And the lead that we had has now been eaten into and completely taken away by Brentford. And honestly, I feel like they could go on and win this. Oh, ref, stop calling every little bastard thing back, man. It wasn't even a foul. Free kick anyway for Brentford for whatever obscure reason the game decided to give it today. Perez tries it. It's an easy one for Nielsen. And possibly a counter now for Hartlepool United. Diop's running through. I really want to counter with. I'm going to try and hold up a little bit. I passed it before Gomez came with a tackle, but we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm now committing my centre-backs again, but that's okay. Diop gets enough of it to get to Moffat. Bishop holding it up. Moffat's going again. And on the overlap. Oh, fuck off, man. Frustration slide tackle. The ref says play on, which is fair enough. That one was a foul. I'll admit that one was a foul. Okay, not switch to my centre-back, though, please. Good save by Nielsen. Or it could switch to my centre-back and give them more space to attack. You know, that's cool, too. Tried to drag Martin out there. Moffat's getting a yellow card. I don't know why, because he didn't even do anything that reckless. Okay, maybe it was a bit reckless, but Gomez didn't even fall over under the pressure of the tackle. That's not yellow. Again, I'm biased. Right, let's go somebody tall to defend this. Tall. So can I get to Martin, please? Thank you. Bishop. It's not got all the way to Gomez, so Bishop can get it away. Throw into Brentford. Good ball in. Good defence by Chavez. Time he is across. I'm so upset as well with this game because we started off so well. Like a house on fire. We've got 2 goals instantly. But since then, we've done nothing. It's been all Brentford. It's going to be closed down by Flores, but Brentford have been playing us off the park since the first 10 minutes. Can we defend this, please? Martin. Oh my god. We nearly went down to Brentford. We still could. We haven't got the ball fully away. Diop gets over. Thank God. Gomez won the header over Chavez anyway and nearly fucking put it past us. Rebound goal. Makes it 2-2. Brentford have been the better side since we scored those early goals as well. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go on and beat us, to be honest. Taking a look around the ground. Spurs lead Wolves 1-0. Manchester United lead Nottingham Forest 1-0. It's 1-0 to Bournemouth over Southampton. 1-0 to Everton over Liverpool. And 1-0 to Manchester City over Luton Town. And it is Burnley playing Leicester later at Turf Moor. So there you go. Take a look at the stats. Yeah, ever since the early doors, we've been under the cosh. 56 to 44 in terms of possession. 10 shots to 3, 2.9 expected goals to 1.6. We haven't mentally recovered from that Wolves defeat at all. I didn't want to play the second half because it's going to be more of the same. And they'll eventually get a breakthrough. One good point, I think, for me is that Blanchard's on the bench and he's proven to be a good super sub before. Maybe he'll prove to be a good super sub again when he comes on. Bishop. I don't know why I shot from that far. Could have gone way closer. Why did I do that? I had so much room with Bishop. Right back and messed up completely. Good play back to Diop. Hobbs. Oh my fucking days, he sliced at that, hasn't he? There's a goal decision system towards the end of the first half. There's a Gomez header, could have made it 3-2 to Brentford, but Flores, fortunately on the line to prevent it. I'm not convinced by these boys at all, you know. No Rodriguez, no happiness, seems. I think I won the header there with Carpenter, I'm not 100% sure, but Hobbs does get the interception. He's been decent today, apart from the fact that he can only aim 1 shot target per game. I don't... No, I'm not sure about that one. It's fine. We've got a ball back with Martin. Hobbs. Bishop. Moffat. Carpenter. Straight Rossi. Gonna bring off Moffat. I don't trust him. I don't want to get him suspended either. But when I say him, I mean I don't trust me not to just slide with him and get pissed. Carlson. Of course. Who else? The man of the moment. Yes, but Carlson. This goalkeeper for them is absolutely woeful, truth be told. Because Brentford should be away with this game. Good ball through by Carpenter. Carlson takes it enough time to prevent Rossi from closing it down. 3-2. Going to bring off Moffat for Sutherland purely on that yellow card basis. I don't trust this game. I don't trust myself, mainly. But I can guarantee the next foul I do with him is going to be a yellow card and I'll be suspended. It's played by Brentford. We could maybe go again here. Carlson. Roberts. Thundercunt. Not far off target. I was going to take it on with Carlson, but I don't know if I would have got past the defence. So he laid it off to Roberts, who's just put it just over. Not by far at all. Chavez wins the header. Carlson. Bishop. Oh, good tackle. But it has gone straight back to Brentford. God forbid I get rewarded for my tackling, you know. Ball into the middle. Martin has that. Get it away. Mar Sutherland. It's cut out. Sutherland's got to retrace his steps now, but Chavez has that all day long. Ball by Chavez. Spurs lead Wolves once again. 2-1 now. Sutherland, big heavy touch. Sometimes ruins his momentum, but Bishop. Carpenter. Oh, tried to find Hobbs, but Torreira cuts it out. Ball through. He's going to be intercepted by Iago Flores. Bobby Hobbs. Roberts. Carpenter. Carlson inside. Oh my. I know he scored. I'm aware he scored, but I can't let that lie. I didn't even. Well, I did do that, but obviously it was me who done that. I just didn't mean to put that much power on it. Plus, it means we can freshen up a little bit up top. Berardi comes off as well. For Cozier Duberry on the Brentford side. Need a goal. We've already got two, but need another one. Ball in charge to Bishop. I'm not convinced by Bishop, you know. Definitely prefer Wilson on my wing, but good game to give Bishop a chance. Roberts into the path of Bobby Hobbs. What a save by Rossi. First good contribution he's had today. Throw in. Goes to Diop. Sutherland. First find Blanchard. It's defended away. It could be a counter-attack now for Brentford. Chavez tries to come in. That's a stupid idea. Why have I done that? But on the other hand, I feel like some of these I should be getting in the way of. Cozier Duberry, interesting shot. It's always Nielsen's ink. But I feel like I got in the way at least once through that. While we're here, we're going to bring on Wilson. Quite like him off the counter. Bishop's been good today, but we do like a bit of Duncan Wilson, don't we, at this club? Just realised today as well we won't get a perfect episode now because that fucking penalty in the Wolves game. Straight at Nielsen. Could make a counter here now. Flores. Carpenter. Roberts won't get there before Gomez. And now it could be Brentford to make the move once again. Blocked by Iago Flores. I'm not convinced by giving away corners either, because we've got two big bloody bastards in the middle waiting. Not a good save today from Nielsen, who's been making a few good saves today. I don't trust either of my keepers to make a clean sheet at the moment, but as long as they don't concede as many as the opponents do, it's fine by me. Is it a corner again? Goes here, Double gets a chance to it. Number 6 as well. It's actually bounced off of Martin there for another corner. Carpenter, knew they were going to go close this time. We'll get it away with Carpenter initially. That's per control. Was that Aaron Hickey with per control? Gives the rest of his team time to get back, but could have kept the attacking pressure on there. Not going to happen now. Roberts. Carpenter into Flores. Carpenter. Hobbs. Diop. Wilson. Oh, tried to take his man on, didn't work. Mixed fortunes with that take on now, but I still like to do it. So, Cry Baltic, good tackle Martin. Sutherland gets tackled. It should roll out of play for a throw in Hartlepool. Spurs losing 4-3. I can't see because of the. It's just the change. What? They're not trailing by 1. It's 3. What is the? Okay, whatever. Rabiot's come on for Brentford. Just for anyone who's interested. Oh, Hickey smart there. Knew that I was going to go to Roberts. Rabiot. Now Liz Potter finds Farias. It's tackled by Chavez, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get the ball, does it? What are you on about? Great save by Nielsen. I don't know what happened there. Why Brentford didn't take that shot earlier, but we did figure it out just about. Got a horrible feeling they're going to go for equaliser. My foot's gone to sleep. Ah, fuck. Try to stretch it out. Oh well. Can't honestly tell you. Keeper's up. It's away to Roberts. Great tackle. Gives Brentford's keeper more time to get back, and it might give Brentford another opportunity here. Dovery, closed down by Martin initially. It's saved by Nielsen on the second go around. I pressed to clear it, but we've got the battle won there. She needs to keep it away. Carpenter. Get a full 90. Who'd have knew? I'd like that to go to Blanchard, and Carpenter continues to run, but that's okay. Roberts. Into Wilson. That'll do it. Duncan Wilson off the bench will seal the 3 points. I don't think it's just. I think it's just limbs of relief. I know it's Brentford in their bottom half, but I think Wilson getting the adulation, the applause that he deserves. Obviously, the man who couldn't finish a penalty to keep us in it against Wolves, but he's not going to let that get him down. The club supporting him, the fans supporting him. And most importantly, his teammates supporting him as he puts it away to give us a definite victory now. If it wasn't secure before, it is secure now. Topsy-turvy game, to be fair. Could have really gone either way. Probably should have gone Brentford's way. But who's counting? Good tackle, Martin. That'll do the trick. And that'll be it. 4-2 victory for Hartlepool. We remain top of the table. Regardless of other results, we'll stay top. Goal difference in that. Spurs might have won, but they'll still be behind us. Same amount of points, but goal difference will put us up top. Carlson with a goal today. I think it was 4 different scorers today. Hobbs, Carpenter, Carlson and Wilson all on the score sheet. And maybe Carpenter's found his feet again, but Duncan Wilson, I'm so glad he got that winner. I'm not really minded who it would have been to seal the deal, but would have minded who scored that goal, that fourth, but I'm happy it was Wilson. Maybe some confidence back, spring back in his step now. And take a look at the stats. Did we deserve it? No. Who cares? 58 to 42 turns of possession, 16 shots to 11, 4.2 expected goals to 4.1 in favour of us. We got back into it, but I think Brentford should have had something at that game. That being said, I don't care. It is what it is. Again, that's football. We learned about it against Wolves. And now it's Brentford who are going to learn about it against us. Man of the match. We don't even get the man of the match. The man of the match for us is Luca Carpenter. I'm thinking that we start playing him a bit more now that he's back involved and back with his confidence. Another goal today from the man who couldn't score for goodness knows how long. An 8.5 for him as well and 2 assists. 2 assists as well from the right winger Ethan Roberts. Ike Martin, solid at the back alongside Chavez most of the time anyway. I'd definitely give it to Martin over Chavez today. Wilson off the bench with a goal and a 7.8. Carlson with a 7.8 as well and a goal to bring to the table. With Bobby Hobbs scoring the other, getting a 7.3. Nielsen, 10 shots, 8 saves, 2 conceded. Not the worst performance in the world. As for the other side of things, it was Keane Lewis Potter who got man of the match. I'd have given it to Carpenter, you know, based on contributions and everything else. They're both 8.5s. It's Carpenter's, in my opinion. But Keane Lewis Potter getting the official man of the match, a goal and an 8.5. Joe Gomez strong at the back for Rias. Wasn't really seen much today. Had his opportunities, but not with any conviction. He didn't really take him on with any conviction. Assist and 7.4 for Alwar. A goal for Bryce Gomez. Not great in defence, but it did bag for Brentford to get back into this game, to be fair. 7.1 for him. And then Rossi, the goalkeeper, very poor today. 7 shots, 3 saves, 4 conceded. And the rest of the ratings of the rest of the overalls of the players look like this for Brentford. Could be going down. I guess we'll see. Before we go, of course, the limbs and hopefully the start of something new again for Duncan Wilson, of course. It wasn't fully his fault, but the penalty miss in that penalty shootout against Wolves in the round of 16 of the FA Cup will have messed with his head, but he came on and hopefully that goal will help him gain some of his confidence back at the very least as we do defeat Brentford 4-2 at Victoria Park. Spurs also did win, which means they'll be level on points with us. Manchester United defeating Nottingham Forest. Liverpool getting a point out of the game with Everton. Anything to help them get out of the relegation battle, I suppose. If Burnley have beaten Leicester, though, could be a problem. After his injury problems, people saw it as a bit of a gamble putting Carpenter straight back in the team. But he's done well. I don't remember his injury. But let's not rush him. Didn't he have like a bruised something for 5 days? But thankfully we won. That's all that really matters. Again, we don't really care about goal difference at this club, which is good. Because the game doesn't care about goal difference either. I could probably defend like prime AC Milan and still concede 2. I'm not saying I can't defend like that. I'm quite shit at defending, but just saying as an example more than anything else. Well then, a win to kick off the league portion of today. Carlson's development schedule, I really hope that's not his potential of 80. But if it is, he's still a very good talent to have. It is his potential. But look at the stats as well. 92 sprint speed, 94 acceleration, 90 finishing. The rest of them aren't as great, but he does have a shot on him, and that's what we really need. Someone who can bag while we've got the absence of our captain. Taking a look at player chat. Moffat was happy to get the game. Did well, but of course that yellow card, we had to bring on Sutherland. Now a 2-week break before our next test, which involves going to Old Trafford. Progress assessment. Discuss with yourself. Yeah, youth development's not going to get done. And international duty between the 26th of March and the 1st of April. Douglas Moffat and Aidan Sutherland, both of Scotland, and then Bobby Hobbs and Thomas Bishop, both of Australia. New Zealand international management offer, we're going to decline. Don't want to manage anyone internationally if I can help it. And up next, it's a toughie. It's a doozy. They might be 8th at the moment, and we might be 2nd. I'm assuming that's because Spurs have already played their game. But it's going to be a difficult one. Wolves. I'm sorry. They played their games in hand. They lost to Spurs, but they also lost to Liverpool. Oi. Liverpool might still get out of the relegation zone yet. But also, just to note, Wolves are out of top 4 after being top of the league for most of the season. Went on an undefeated run for a good first half of the season. They have fallen apart. Probably focusing on the FA Cup, to be fair. Have they played their FA Cup quarter-final yet? They have. They've been knocked out as well by Manchester City. Newcastle knock out Burnley. Manchester United knock out Swansea. And Chelsea knock out QPR. So it is Manchester City versus Chelsea and Newcastle versus Manchester United. It could be a Manchester derby in the FA Cup final. But Wolves out of that now will surely be looking back onto the, well, I was going to say title race trail, but it might at this point just be a race to remain in the top 4. Taking a look then at the table, as we know, Spurs top. They've played their game in hand, or they played their game this weekend. We got a game in hand that we're going to be playing against Manchester United, which is not the game in hand you really want. But I reckon we can put them to the sword. I look for win, but we'll definitely put them to the sword here. A big win over Brentford, and I think Carpenter. I mean, personally, I've got faith back in Carpenter. I know there's going to be a chat and the YouTube comments that may not be on board with Mr. Carpenter just yet, but I am, and that's what really matters. It's my dang series. I'm joking. All seriousness though, I am interested in seeing how he progresses. Just taking a little look at loan growth to see who does come back into this squad when the season ends. And I don't know if anyone actually makes it back in. I'm still unsure on Chabalala. I'm still unsure on Borlo. Probably load some of these out again. Peterson does look good, but that's a long-term prospect, and we're probably not going to have a long-term series on this. I might bring in McGregor back just as an option, to be honest, and Lindgren as well. He does look good, but we maybe move him to a different position, perhaps. Maybe Cam, because he can play Cam as well. I don't know. There's some players I'd like to keep out of that list, but I think I think what we've got has overtaken that standard, which is kind of annoying as well at the same time. But anyway, up next then, Manchester United at Old Trafford. The news: Wilson goal seals Brentford defeat. Wilson's strike helps his team grab a 4-2 win against Brentford. Roma defeat Leipzig 3-1, and the quarter-final draw for the Champions League is as follows. I'm presuming Roma got through. Newcastle, Barca, Milan, Man City, Liverpool. Liverpool, who are struggling everywhere else, have got to the Champions League quarter-finals. They played Dortmund, and then Roma faced Marseille. Newcastle drew 1-1 with West Ham. And Santana in line for debut. I'm presuming this man's already made his debut, but we'll go VAR in a second. But he does look like a good little player, that Santana, that centre forward. I don't know who he's the regen of, though. It really pisses me off. It might be pre-gen or somebody. But Man United look to improve against Hartlepool. They've got Gavi in the picture. You know the talent they have. How they're 8th is beyond me. But Man United look to improve against Hartlepool. It was also easy for Hartlepool last time the teams met as they countered to a 3-1 victory against Manchester United, who were looking for a better performance this time around. I remember that goal, that game even. Exactly. We went 2 up so quick. Then they went back and scored and tested the shit out of us to get an equaliser. And then towards the end, they brought the keeper up for a corner. We managed to counter and scored a winner. I remember that. Don't you worry. We're looking to hopefully defeat them again. But before we go in, because I think that headline must be glitched, because it said that last time for Santana as well. And I'm presuming he's played. If they've signed an 85 rated player and haven't played him, then there's questions to be had, I think. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I was sure that they played him before. Have they played him in any other competition? Hold on, we're gonna have to VAR this now. Because I'm genuinely intrigued. If they've got an 85 rated talent on the sticks, why haven't they played him? Because if they haven't played him, maybe we bring him in. He's played in the FA Cup once, alright. So it's not his debut, it's his league debut. Which still isn't good. What about the Carabao? Has he had any appearances there? Ruben Santana. No? And I'm presuming United are in the Champions League, right? Or were they in the Europa? They might be in the Europa. I think they're in Europa, weren't they? Surely he's had some appearances somewhere. He's had one appearance all season. That's bullshit. He's had two appearances, sorry, now, because he was in the Europa League as well. He's made only 2 appearances all season. That's a waste of a player. I'm wondering, do we bring him across? Anyway, up next, Manchester United. That cover all the news. I made sure I got everything, didn't I? But yeah, Santana debut. That's silly. How he's not been played yet. But maybe that United squad's just too damn good. Anyway, it's a little damn tired, but it is. That squad is fucking good. Anyway, let's take a look at our squad. Let's not worry about them. Nielsen stays in, I think. In a big game situation, like I said, I'd rather Nielsen. We'll do that. And I reckon the rest stays as it is. No, I don't have the faith in Carlson. I do. It's just I also have the faith in Carpenter now. Probably our best 11. Might as well just stick with it. Be rude not to. So taking a look at the squads then. They've got some high-rated players. Horn's like 88. Davies is like 90 now. Martinez and Sutalo quite high. Kovacevic is a Modric regen. He's quite high-rated if memory serves me correct. Ogachukwu would be probably good right now. Rashford, Doku, Gavi and Højlund. That is a mad team. But it is quite tired, so maybe we can take advantage of that. At Old Trafford, it's Manchester United versus Hartlepool. We've got Nielsen in between the stakes. Sutherland, captain, left back. Miranda, right back. Martin and Boda, centre backs. Diop, CDM, centre mid. Serrano, centre mid / Cam. Wilson off the left. Roberts off the right. Blanchard, Carpenter up top. And the other game going on at the same time is a North London derby. I can't believe I'm saying this, but come on, Arsenal. At Old Trafford is Manchester United versus Hartlepool. This game was a test without our captain, Carlos Rodriguez. Or with, I should say, our test. I can't speak. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, it was difficult enough with Rodriguez. It could be even more difficult to get past Linus Horn without Carlos. It's a really mad squad. Look at that. Pretty sure he just spent about 100 million on Kovacevic as well. Gavi in centre attacking mid. I don't know if that would work, but it could. And look at that bench. Mad. Ridiculous. De Gea on it still, which is funny, but the rest of them is insane. Look at us. It's our squad. Best one we can field in current circumstances, which, to be honest, it's not that bad. We've got a backup right winger injured, but of course we've got captain injured as well. Well, with the renaissance hopefully coming of Carpenter, it's not a renaissance just yet. I don't want to say it's a renaissance just yet, but he scored twice in 2 today this episode. With Jordan not in the chat for a change, I might be able to get away with playing him, so it could work out. Anyway, it's Hartlepool United versus Manchester United, and a win here is required, especially if Spurs beat Arsenal, because that would really put Spurs in pole position. Good tackle by Roberts. Carpenter getting out to Wilson, a bit more space. Sutherland going to make the run through. Ball in perhaps from Aidan Sutherland. It's not gone well, to be honest. Quite a shit ball. Ball, oh, he got caught. Gavi. Diop tries to catch Højlund. Intercepted by Sutherland. Not bad. Not good the way we lost it, but not bad the way we won it back. Martin gives it to Sutherland. Takes on Corbani. All the way to Miranda. We might end the day summit. If Spurs can lose to Arsenal, that'd be great, but of course if Spurs get any result against Arsenal, they'll still be a point ahead of us with a game played more. Roberts. Carpenter. Turns inside. Malik Diop. Going to charge in and shoot one. Yeah, it's really deep. I know he scored a couple this season, but I don't think he's ever going to beat a keeper like Linus Horn with an effort like that. I could break this fucking whole career mode and just sign Horn, and he's in the mindset if Man United don't make top 4. But also, I think my main primary target is Danny Munoz. Good save by Nielsen. Højlund got through there, through that gap. Nielsen closed down really well. Danny Munoz, Keylor Navas regen. I don't really know what to do about the goalkeepers. I like both my goalkeepers. I know they're not exactly the most fantastic, but I like them both. It's not about liking, it's about what's going to get you the results that you need. Christ almighty. That overhead kick, granted, it was pretty much an open net because Nielsen went for the first save, but it was nearly an overhead kick goal. I'm not sure who it was by. I want to go chat it back real quick, because that was quite cool. Who took it on? Of course, this is before the here. So, it's flicked in. Doku gets a shot blocked by who is it blocked by? Aitor Miranda. I know it's a difficult one to score. Doku, and I know the keeper's on the floor because he went for initial save, but Doku's gone all in there, and Nielsen gets very lucky, and we end up getting away. But that could have gone so wrong there. And we do get a dodge on that particular occasion. And then again, now it's just a matter of as many points as possible because Spurs are going to keep winning. Or if Spurs are going to keep winning, I should say, we need to keep winning too. Oh, brilliant save by Linus Horn. We're talking about Rasmus Højlund there. Good play through. Serrano making the run there. It's just great saving from Horn, which is what I mean. Like, it'd be hard to beat him. Good interception by Sutherland. I knew that Ogochukwu was wanting to go back to Doku there. Not to happen. Wilson. Shitty now. Per run. I did get a touch, I think. Goal for Arsenal. Yes, goal for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka. And a save at near post from Nicholas Nielsen. Goal for Arsenal. Bukayo Saka helps us. Wilson, try to find Blanchard. I don't think that's going to work. Oh, it's misjudged by Satalo. Blanchard got lucky there because it was really misjudged by Josip Satalo. If it wasn't for Manchester United having one of the best goalkeepers in the world, it'd be 1-0 Hartlepool, probably. Ball in now by Blanchard to swing it in towards Sutherland. I don't know why he's the target. Carpenter. Roberts. I tried to knock it back into anyone, really, but it didn't go to anyone, really, so. Gavi now commit the run. Sutherland going to try and give chase here. And it's going to go back to Gavi probably. No, it's actually gone side to Højlund, and now it's room for Marcus Rashford. Good save. Miranda can keep it in. I knew that he never had the confidence to take that on and score it. Had Nielsen at the ready. Serrano. Roberts. Got caught by Alphonso Davies. It's going to be a difficult day for both our wingers, but mainly for Roberts. He's got to take on Alphonso Davies. Good play by Man United. Højlund. Good save. Nielsen at near post. Ten Hag loving what his team are cooking. I'll tell you right now, if he's still in fucking charge in 8 years, we're in hands. Short corner again, of course. Carpenter tackles Gavi, but it's not over yet. Throw in. It was Miranda that tried to get in the way. Gossage tries to come in, but Bull gets it away. Initially, Miranda gets caught by Doku. Decent effort. Rebound, headed away by Bull. Miranda. It's a bit of a scramble here. And a good foot in by Martin. Somehow we haven't conceded there. And I'll take that happily. Sutherland into Wilson. That's Corbani all day long, I think. Never mind. I misunderstood and misjudged Corbani. The Apologetico's there. Ah, I fucked up here. It's probably a United goal. Spurs have equalised. Ah, bollocks. Doku. Good tackle by Sutherland, and now room now for Wilson. There's no Corbani here. The Satalo's come across really well, and I tried to change direction, but I did it touch too late. Sutherland. Strong tackle. Too strong for the referee's liking, apparently. I didn't see much wrong with that, but personally I'm biased, so it's fine. Sutherland gonna try and get there ahead of Wilson, or Wilson try to get there ahead of Satalo, but it wasn't even Wilson who went for it, it was Blanchard. I don't know what's going on. What's my name? United make something out of nothing here. Ball in, blocked initially by Martin, another block by Martin as well, who's been on it today. But the whole back line have. Martin again, taking up for Ugachukwu. Running out of room here. I've got nobody to pass it to. Where the fuck is Sutherland going? Yeah, good tackle. Where the fuck was Sutherland going there? It might not have been Sutherland, it might have been Wilson. Anyway, it's a quarter to Manchester United. 10.5. Rashford to deliver. Headed by Bull. And Wilson just, I mean, it went the wrong way, but it's off the pitch, and that's all that matters. What's up, Izzy? Welcome to the stream. What's the next career mode? I still need to find time at some point to finish the Fulham rebuild. But I will do another rebuild after that. In terms of actual, like, long-term career mode, I've no idea. I don't even know if I will do another long-term career mode, because it's... I'm just not... I don't know. I just don't think it's going to be as fun next year. Of FC24, I don't think it'll be as fun. I think I'm going to just keep doing rebuilds once we get into FC24, but it'll just be more, what's the word? I'll just do more of them, I guess. Once I finish with this Hartlepool save and we get to FC24 rebuilds, I'll do more of them. But I just don't know which ones to do next, kind of thing, I guess, if that makes sense. Spurs drawing 1-1 with Arsenal at half-time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Brentford will play Brighton later, and it's still 0-0 somehow between Manchester United and Hartlepool at Old Trafford. We should be losing, definitely. 53 to 47 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 3, and 1 expected goal to 0.8. Or 0.9, I should say. Man United have been doing a lot better, but we've had our chances as well. Yeah, this is still on 23. This is Hartlepool, the Hartlepool one that I'm still doing on 23. But once I get on 24, it'll probably just be more rebuilds than career modes. Martin and Sutherland now. Sutherland needs to pick it up, or we're bringing Moffat on, honestly. He's probably the one that's let me down the most out of the back four, I would say. Wilson trying to take on Satalo here. He's done that. Goes past Corbani as well. Go all the way in. Oh, awful effort though. I want someone to sign Shazak Gojamit on 24 Season 1. I don't know if I've pronounced that right. I apologise if I've pronounced that wrong. But I will, I'll maybe take a look at him. I'll write his name down so I remember it. And maybe on the next rebuild after the current one with Fulham that I'm doing, we'll have a look at him. Like a little side project. But I'm trying to do as many of these Hartlepool ones now as I can, just so it is done. I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but I do want to finish this career mode. And I do want to complete it as well, because it's been such a fun journey. So I'm hoping next season, or at least maybe in 2 seasons max, we'll have a Champions League 1. Diop trying to find his way through. Not really a tricky kind of player to do those kind of runs, but you give it a go. You got to respect it. Man United travel to Brentford next, whereas we, I believe, play Everton? I think it's Everton next. The game will probably tell us at some point. But more the ball, but United have more opportunity. Billy Bull just takes Højlund to the floor. Sometimes you need a defender that can do that. God, they're pressing me though. It's hard to get out of this press, you know, but I feel like I'm doing well. Serrano. That's not entirely where I wanted the ball to go. It was meant to go to Blanchard, but it's fine. Sutherland should win that. Does, but clashes with Cavani. Unlucky there from Sutherland. Struggled a bit today, but on that occasion, he can't really do much about that. 50-50. Højlund, decent effort, saved by Nielsen. 55 rated, 60 years old, 73 potential in season 1. He's the best Asian player under 19 and 24. Not bad. I'll maybe take a look at him at some point then, definitely. Good block by Bull. Gavi getting closed down this time. Still 0-0. I forgot that we hadn't scored. For some reason, I keep thinking we're 1-0 up. But we aren't. Good tackle, Carpenter. It's going to stay with Manchester United. I think Carpenter's done a foul there, but that's okay. I think the ref saw it. Or if he did, he's not said anything about it. Gavi, not the greatest opportunities. Nielsen holds on. Not where I've aimed it. Why the fuck would I aim it to someone who's marked? Good tackle, Diop. Blanchard, Serrano. Yeah, we've got Everton next at Goodison. Oh, fuck out, fucking smart, man. I didn't at all. Not even close to being outsmarted there, unfortunately. I've messed up. I've messed up. Actually, Martinez there to cover my back, but I messed up with Miranda there. Christ, right, let's make some changes. Something needs to change. Something's got to give, and I don't know what. Maresca comes on, I think. And Carlson.
This is a message for Andy Tompin.
20 minutes left.
Can you please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Serrano to Roberts. Carlson. Instant impact maybe, except it's launched. I've launched it to Wilson. It's locked on to Wilson, but then just didn't do the pass, you know? Oh, I should have brought on Moffat as well, didn't think. Good tackle, Martin. As huge as a point as this would be to earn today, we need the 3. Good block by Bull. Especially if Spurs have the lead. We don't know. We've not heard from the Spurs stadium if they do. "15 minutes left. Roberts. Carlson's asking for it. It's not the greatest of passes, but it has found its target at least. Roberts. Try to cut in. Serrano. Oh, just off target, man. Christ almighty, this has been a grind of a match. Jeremy Doku coming off now for David Rom. They might look to go defensive here. For whatever reason, it's 0-0. They've been great on the attack. Just haven't found the goal. Foul there, but tactical one. I thought it would stop the play, but it hasn't. It's alright. Good tackle, Miranda. I've got my balls all the way out. Santana's come on. It seems. I think he came off for Hoyland. I didn't even notice that. What I've noticed is that he nearly gave it his all there. I mean, it wasn't really a great shot, but he was in a good spot to score that. Maresca gets tackled by Rom. And now Maresca, again, gonna fucking just about put it through here. Carlson. Wilson. Oh, just not enough on it. And I think we might have to settle for the draw, boys. Either that or we lose. I don't know. Maresca wins it back in a brilliant way. Serrano. Carlson. Off to... Well, it was meant to go off to my striker that was open, but the game disagreed. And now it's committed my centre-back. Oh, for fucking Christ. Santana nearly goes through. Fucking hell. Nicholas Nielsen. Mate, why is it not got the planchar there? This could be the last chance saloon for Manchester United. They got to go for it here off the corner. They're probably going to go short, so we'll get that marked. If we get it here, we need a counter. Gavi's tried to turn inside. He has done successfully. And it's just enough done by Serrano and I believe, I can't see who it was, but somebody else got tackling as well. Couldn't get the ball off though. Long shot, Nielsen saves, keep it in, play or don't then, you fucking idiots. Santana's scaring me, you know. Nielsen pulls out the save. I wish he'd been able to hold on to it, but it was a fast moving shot looking back at the replay. We might have a last chance saloon. We need a counter here though if we're going to go for it. Ball in. Wilson is headed back in. And now it's us. We need to go. Ref. It's a smart foul. It's a tactical foul and it's running down the clock all the while. I'm hoping we get the opportunity here because it's going to be very irritating if we don't after all this. Will the ref give us time? Will we give ourselves the opportunity to go through here? Serrano. Roberts. He's got to take it on here all the way, Roberts, all the way. Inside, Carlson. Carlson! Oh my God! That is a moment for this kid. That is a moment for this game. Oh my God! I just about yelled the place down. I'm sorry if I deafened anyone in a 5-mile radius. That is a moment. That is a moment for this man. That is a moment for this team. Jesper Karlsson continues to produce the most clutch of opportunities. The last chance. Oh my fucking days. Do you believe in miracles? The dream. We've just about scammed that, smashed and grabbed that. Oh my God, Karlsson. I've probably scared half the population in the town with the loudness of the yell. I could kiss him. I could actually kiss him. Turn the cameras off. We're gonna have some alone time with Karlsson. Fucking hell, what a goal! Oh my days! The moment. The moment. Oh, that's gotta put us right in contention. I mean, we already were in contention, but a performance like that, defensive masterclass, goalkeeping brilliance, and a fucking late winner. You couldn't write that shit. You couldn't write that shit. Look at that. Talk about a smash and grab. Their accuracy wasn't incredible, but they made plenty of chances to go and win that match. 57 to 43 in terms of possession, 18 shots to 7, 2 expected goals, 12.8 as well for Manchester United. But my word, Karlsson has just absolutely killed my throat. Not like that. Yelling his name has absolutely killed my throat. Not like that either. What a man. Man of the match goes to Nicholas Nielsen. Can't decline that at all. 11 shots in his goal. He was like Spider-Man in between the sticks today. Another clean sheet and a very well-deserved one as well for a Danish superstar, a Danish goalkeeper. Ethan Roberts with the assist to assist the man who made me scream. Carlson at 7.6 and a fucking winning goal. Brilliant, brilliant. Sutherland and Miranda did well. Sutherland got better in the second half. I'll give him credit there. Bull and Martin stood strong as well. I don't know how he done that, you know. So smash and grab for definite. Gavi was their best player, 7.7. Satalo as well, decent performance at the back. After that Blanchard early mistake. Davis was 7.4, Rush was 7.3. Decent efforts all around, but look at this team. Linus Horn now 89 rated, 5 shots, 4 saves, but the one conceded cost Manchester United a big deal today. But look at this team. Phenomenal. Could do a bit more at right back and centre mid, but beyond that, it's a very good all-round squad. And David De Gea, or David De Gea, as his actual name is still there. But let's watch back. Let's watch back the clutchiest man in a Hartlepool kit. Way over injury time. Fucking hell. If he'd missed that, fair enough, he gave it his all. But because he scored that, he's a club legend. There's no way. I can't sell Carlson. Whatever we do, I can't sell Carlson. A hat-trick against Arsenal in a top-of-the-table clash, and then that against Manchester United. You can't be moving him on. It's just not allowed anymore. Talk about clutch. Spurs drop points as well. Hallelujah. If we beat Everton, we're in pole position. It took till the very last opportunity. My God. Sometimes you just have to be patient. Sometimes you have to wait for it to pay off. That was a class substitution as well. Carpenter didn't really rise to the occasion, which I didn't expect him to be honest, against Manchester United. Maybe should have started Carlson from the start. Maybe would have had more of a convincing win. But Linus Horn, a fantastic goalkeeper, stopped everything we had. Nicholas Nielsen, a fantastic goalkeeper, stopped everything they had. Ultimately, a late winner and a throat killer from Jesper Carlson. I can't believe it. He's going to get the title two things in a row. I can't believe that Carlson's just clutched this up again. He's different gravy. 7 goals in just 11 appearances. He's really taken on this responsibility of replacing Carlos Rodriguez. And it's him again. Him very, very late on. The last shot of the game. I didn't think we were going to get the counter-attack, what with Billy Bull. I don't think it was Billy Bull got fouled, but the foul, mate, absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't have written it myself better if I had the pen and paper and a fucking script. My God, what a win! So it's Everton and Luton to finish off the episode. I'm just clarifying for myself. Let's advance then to the Everton game. We are a point behind in the title race, but it's also a game in hand. I think Chelsea also dropped points too. Ethan Whitehouse does finally get his move away. Gornik, Jaberge take him on. Finally. Man. What a moment. Joe Low coming, or is it University? Universitatea, so yeah, probably University of Cluj, coming in for Joe Low, around $1 million. We'll say yes. Happy just to get these guys off the books now. Youth player unsettled. Robert Blomqvist is unsettled. That's fine. We'll move him up and we'll move him on. Not that I would want to usually. He's got showing great potential, but too many wingers. My stream froze a lot there. I'm hoping everything's hunky-dory, running fine. Fingers crossed anyway. Progress assessment, yeah, we're not doing the expand brand thing either because I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. Update potentials on the boys in the academy. Toma's not going to come out good, but we'll keep him around for now. Morgan does look decent, as does Hansen, but again, it's too little too late, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm even doing a Youth Academy report, or why I'm searching for Youth Academy players at this point, but Marius Marin, overall 47 to 61, potential 62 to 82, and he will be rejected. Marin Cristea, overall 49 to 67, potential 69 to 93, could be actually quite good, and we're going to bring him in anyway. David Radu, overall 39 to 55, potential 56 to 78, will be declined. George Radu, overall 38 to 52, potential 59 to 81, will also be declined. And then finally, Sergio Cristea, overall of 41 to 55, potential 54 to 72. So only one off that report. I believe we have one more from Romania before the end of the season. Thought I'd do a little bit of academying just to pass the time, I guess, on the way. I'm on the wrong page. We need to go to the Youth Academy. And Cristea, is he a centre mid? Well, right mid, sorry, he is. But he's going to go to right wing, obviously, because we don't play with mids, we play with wings. So, do that. Get him on that kind of shit, yeah. And then we'll advance up to Everton. Following a break and a massive fucking win. Jackson Barlow's back as well, but we're not going to risk him just yet. He can be played again. I don't know how long he's actually got left in his recovery. But he's cleared to return to training at the very least. He is 2 weeks away. We'll still keep him out for the rest of this episode, but we'll bring him back in the next episode. Hopefully we can see what he can do with the remainder of his season. We'll save that over. That win against United. Limbs. Absolute limbs. You love to see it, man. Up next, Everton. And this is how the table looks. Spurs have played their extra game. Wolves, I think, have dropped points again. But for whatever reason, it's decided to go to the FA Cup. So, I don't know what to tell you. Did Wolves drop points again? Oh, no, they beat Brighton. Okay, my bad. I'm dumb. It's okay, though. But we are split away a little bit now. It's us and Spurs. And a win over Everton would put us 2 points clear. And Spurs have got... Who have they got? Southampton. Now, don't be cocky or anything. But we've got Luton as well coming down the line. Luton, who haven't won a game all season, we should be able to win that. So I'm confident at the end of this episode we might have first place with a bit of a point difference as well. But anyway, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We've still got two teams to play. Up next is Everton, but Carlson's dramatic late goal seals Hartlepool win. Carlson snatched a win for his team against Manchester United when his dramatic late goal put Hartlepool United 1-0 up. Italy beat France. Wales winners against rivals. I don't know who they beat because it's not telling me. Newcastle beat Everton. Pinto has signed for Everton. I'm presuming he's a regen. He is. Felipe Pinto. And more thrills to come as Everton beat Hartlepool. I have a horrible feeling they beat us last time around. We're all over for a game as excited as the one laid on last time these teams met in the league. A clash saw Hartlepool United see off Everton 2-1 in their falling encounter. Okay, so it was a close one. Player of the month, shortlist from March. I mean, it is going to be the robot that gets it again, as you can see. But we did have a nominee again. Ethan Roberts for Hartlepool. We also had Andre Onana for Chelsea. Anderson for Chelsea. I'm not sure who Anderson is. We'll have to take a look at that. And then Haaland from Manchester City, who wins the Player of the Award, as you can see. Month award again, as you can see. The Man United, or Man City hitman. Fucking hell, I can't speak. I wish it wasn't Man United. He gets another Player of the Month to add to his ever-growing trophy cabinet. And of course, Carpenter as well. Now that we're finally... now he's finally competing. Now he's finally doing something. He's loving his football. Players, very few are expected to play a significant role at Hartlepool United this season. Luca Carpenter has nonetheless proved to be a player Shabalala has called upon more often than many predicted. It's great to be playing in the team as often as I am. I hope I'm doing well, said Luca Carpenter when quizzed by reports after the match. He has improved. He's not there yet, but he has improved. I'm not going to say, oh my god, he's back, because it's only been 3 games. He has scored twice and assisted a couple times. I'm just hoping he can continue this form up because I don't know if he can. He won't start today. It's going to be Blanchard and Carlson, I think. Carlson definitely deserves a start after that. After that late fucking winner. Those late antics against Manchester United. Taking a look here, Nielsen remains in off that clean sheet. Miranda could stay in as well. We'll bring in Moffat because even though Sutherland got a decent rating, I still wasn't 100% convinced. Ibrahim will go again, go alongside Bull. Actually, alongside Martin. I quite like Martin in that last game. I don't know why he's very upset because he just played the past 2 games. But that's okay, I suppose. And we're going to go with Wilson, I think. Bishop didn't really... Oh, that was the Forest game, wasn't it? Wilson didn't really do anything that last game. We'll go Bishop then, because I'm confusing my games there. And Carlson comes in for Carpenter as well, with Maresca going to slide in for D-up. I think it's probably about right. And the rest of the team's going to look like that, with Moffat captain the side. That is what we're going to go with against Everton then in the Premier League at Goodison Park. Is Nielsen in goal, Moffat and Miranda as the fullbacks, and Moffat captain in the side, Martin and Ibrahim as the centre-backs, Maresca at CDM/centre-mid, Serrano centre-mid/cam, Bishop off the left, Roberts off the right, Carlson and Blanchard leading the line for us today. Carlson bloody deserves it. He deserves the world, that man. What a legend. Our game on tap today, Manchester City versus West Ham. But what we're caring about is this game here at Goodison Park. It is Everton versus Hartlepool United. This is the 4th game of today, I believe so. We've bounced back from that disappointment at the start, but can't help but think it could have been a perfect episode. More annoying stadium music, I love it. I'm still recovering from that Man United win. Can't lie. It's been a roller coaster again today, as these episodes always seem to be. Because we started off with that loss to Wolves on penalties, which was despair, and then we beat Brentford, which was good. And then talk about leaving it late against Man United. I've given myself a headache and a sore throat. What matters is we did win that match. And it also gives me a good time away from doing fucking Royal Rumbles for a bit. Although I will need to do potentially another one tonight. If I can be bothered, that's why I'm saying potentially. Can I be arsed? Hartlepool kick off here at Goodison. And I'm confident. Beat them last time around. Although it's a lower team in the league, maybe that curse has gone by us now. We seem to be beating everybody in the league. Except for Southampton. We lost 5-1 to them. Finish off the day with Luton as well, who we should be able to put away without too much of a problem, considering they haven't won all season and their squad isn't Premier League quality. Blanchard tries one, just over the top. If you don't try, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Ball out will go all the way to Buendia. Moffat intercepts though. Bishop. No, Blanchard to Moffat. Everton the lowest scoring side. I believe we're the highest scoring side. With 72 goals. Rescott try to find a way through, but this kid is on me per pitch now. Bishop trying to find a way into Serrano. It's going to be closed down. Maresca had to do quite a lot there. Just a bit of patience. He did well to remain patient under that circumstance, but unfortunately not available for anything more than that. Oh, Christ. Oh, my. I mean, was there any need to power shot that? McNeil's power shot that for absolutely no reason. I thought Nielsen had got to that, I can't lie. But it was an open net. There was no need. But fair enough, I suppose. I'd given up. You could have just scored that without power shotting it. Nielsen fuming. Dwight McNeil very happy. I thought Nielsen had got the ball away from the striker, you know. Sorry if I sound like I was further away from my mic there. It's because I was itching my ear. I just want to check, and I've kicked off here, but I just want to check how close was Nielsen to getting this, man? I feel like he should have got there, or somebody should have got there. So the ball goes through. It's a good touch. He's dove wrongly. There's no way I'm closing down McNeil. It's a good play for Everton. You know what? Fair enough. Everton take the lead at Goodison. And that's what I mean. Maybe we have that curse. I said that earlier, maybe we don't have that curse of losing to the lower teams anymore. Maybe we still do. You know? Maresca. It didn't even run me in the right direction that I wanted to go with him, but that's okay. That's a different matter entirely. Dele Alli could be hanging out the boots. Fucking hell, that's how far we're into Greenwood now. Calabry's offside, ran too fast. But Dele Alli retiring. Mad. Dele Alli's still playing, or he's going to be retiring, and De Gea's still playing in his career mode is funny. That's not where I wanted it to go. It was meant to go up to Miranda. Serrano. Roberts keeps it in really well. And then Miranda goes. Blanchard. Oh, does well. Oh, does really well to get around all the Everton men there, but can't get enough on the shot to force it into the back of the net. It's a good save from Zyke. Will be a corner. Blanchard to Martin. Oh, I wasn't sure it was going to drop in. It didn't, for reference. But it might have done, but it did not. Moved on now, and now we're going to be struggling again. Good save by Nielsen. Right, we've got it. Can we flaunt it? No, we can flaunt it, but can we get it away onto a counter? Trying to. Roberts. Gonna need some assistance. Couldn't do much about it. Man City lead West Ham. Good job, Ibrahim. Bishop. Moffat. Blanchard. Turns inside. Good save by Zyke, man. Blanchard struggled a lot this episode. He's not been bad, don't get me wrong, but he just hasn't scored this episode. I'd like him to, you know? Blanchard. Ibrahim! Oh, fuck off, cunt! Off the line, Prince Ibrahim. Fuming. Tries to swipe at McNeil, that's not a good idea. Oh, mate, off the fucking line. Prince Ibrahim robbing of his first goal for Hartlepool. Martin. Why does it keep lagging, man? I know why it keeps lagging, but can it not? Maresca nearly played through. Gonna bounce back. Maresca blocked this time by Prpic. Blanchard towards Martin. This game feels like it's been going for ages, but we're still in the first half. Roberts! Oh, fuck this keeper as well, man. Not only have we got a good defence from Everton, the keeper's on his game today. Granted, it was more or less at him, but still, just don't save it. There's no need, is there? Like, you guys are going to be in the relegation battle. We want to win the league. Like, stop stopping us. Whatever, it's fine. We move. Blanchard, corner again. Ball in. Going to be found towards Ike Martin. It's away only as far as Roberts. He's going to line it up for Maresca. Oh, it's blocked. Oh. I wanted a banger there, but unfortunately it didn't work. I think it was Dwight McNeil that blocked it. The goal score for them. Maresca wins the header. It's not going to go to Bishop, is it? Oh, little battle between him and Calabria. Does win it, to be fair. Maresca. Serrano. Ever since the Everton goal, we've been on him. Just haven't been able to find the back of the net. Closest effort is when Prince Ibrahim's header was cleared off the line. Murphy gets played around. I'm trying to get to Sims. I know they are. Just showing the way to close it down. Feel like I was in the way of that. Must have gone through my legs or something. Valentini forcing a save out of Nielsen. Ball in, headed over by Stack. Everton fans in full voice. They're leading the league leaders. Well, they're not because they're not playing Spurs. They're leading the team that could go top spot if they win today. Problem is, for Hartlepool, is we're not leading and we're not going to go top today as it stands. Which is annoying because I'm very upset about it. I want to be top, obviously. But there's still plenty of time. Still in the first half. We've come back from losses before. Many a time. Carlson tries to knock it on, won't work. Bishop does, it will work. Carlson this time does knock it onto Serrano. Try to find it through anyone, but they're very well defensively drilled, I guess is the word. I'm trying to think of the best way to say it. And their goalkeeper's been on smoke today. This Everton team aren't actually the best team ever, but they're doing alright. Because they're beating us. And Zayk in between the sticks there has stopped most of our opportunities. Do we get goal before half time? Last chance probably to run up the pitch. Carlson can play it through to Serrano. Roberts. Oh, fuck off. I didn't mean to tap that like that. I maybe should have gone on with Serrano there and taken that shot on. Might have been easier, but I meant to put a bit more power on that Roberts shot. If it sounds like, again, it sounds like I'm suddenly away from my mic a bit further. I'm itching my ear. It's not any headset issue or audio issue. It's just I'm itching my ear because it needs itching, to be honest with you. Blanchard. Towards Martin. Oh, come on. Maresca, keep it alive. Oh, come on. Ibrahim, keep it alive. Oh, come on. Everyone's just going to win the head. We're playing head tennis there and we've lost 1-0 to Everton at the break. I don't know how, quite frankly, because we've had our chances too to equalise, but sometimes it's just the way it is, innit? You don't always get the result that you deserve, but it is still 45 minutes. There is still 45 minutes to come. I don't know why I'm like writing this off as if the game's done and dusted, because there is still plenty of time to turn us around. But Everton are difficult to play at Goodison, and they also have the lead over us. So, taking a look around the grounds, Manchester City drawing 1-1, or leading, I should say, 1-0 over West Ham. Apparently, I can't read zeros. Luton and Arsenal play later, as do Brighton and Bournemouth, Chelsea and Burnley, Brentford and Manchester United, Leicester and Newcastle, Nottingham Forest and Wolves, and Norwich and Liverpool. Take a look at the stats then at the break. Do we deserve to be losing? Probably not, but we didn't deserve to beat Man United, so I guess this is balancing out. 69 to 31 in terms of possession, 9 shots to 4, and 1.9 expected goals to 1.3. But Everton have somehow shithoused their way into the lead, and will they hold on to it? Hopefully not. Hopefully we can find a way through, but Everton are always difficult to play at Goodison. We know this. We know this from real life as well, but this is 8 seasons in, and they're still in that kind of rhythm. Moffat wins it back instantly off Buendia. Work rate's got to be up in the second half, boys. We've got to go for it. All or nothing, as they say. Oh, you bastard. For a pitch. Buendia. Oh. Fucking hell, fair enough. I wanted to get to either Ibrahim or I think it's Bull I'm using as well. I didn't get to go either. Oh no, it's Martin, wasn't it? Sorry. Power shot attempt, but Nielsen equal to it. There's a corner to Everton. They might try and find more goals. If we can't put our chances away, maybe they'll try and find some opportunities to put more of their own away. Counter-attack opportunity though for us as well. You have to think about it like this. Ball into the centre. Martin wins the header. Carlson loses control of the ball. By McNeil. Gets tackled by Ibrahim. Another corner. I think if I'm in that situation, I just need to boot it away. Against McNeil with that power shot. It was curving. Nielsen tried to judge it, and he did ultimately. So fair play to him. Ball in by McNeil again. Bishop doesn't get enough on it. It's going to just trickle out for a goal kick, I believe. Also, Everton, who are the lowest scoring team, have scored, and Hartlepool, the highest scoring team, haven't. So that's thinking. Martin, oh you fucking spoon. Reska out to nobody because it got blocked. Moffat, good interception. Ibrahim, Reska, Bishop. Now Carlson. I mean, it was in for Serrano, but God knows what the game was planning there. Good interception by Martin as they tried to get to Sims. Bishop, heavy touch, does win it back though under pressure. Gotta respect that. Blanchard. That was for Carlson. Actually, it's probably better it didn't go to Carlson. He was getting marked, but maybe I should have just taken it on with Blanchard. I thought sometimes in these situations I don't know what's for the best. Well, a lot better this match, but they've just got a lead, haven't they? Blanchard. Serrano. I don't understand how this game operates. Like, it was locked onto Bishop, yes, but if it's a through ball, you think you go more his direction, no? That was meant to go out to the winger. I'm going to fucking flip my lid. If we lose because of bad passing, whether it be my bad passing personally or whether it be the game putting it to the wrong player, I'm still be mad. Good interception by Moffat. Maybe some changes need to be made soon. We don't find something. Blanchard over to Bishop. Good ball. From number 10. Comes in, does Bishop. Just doesn't have the capability to pull something like that off. And now Sims will be through. Martin definitely fouls him, but that's fine. That's not important. Maresca, Blanchard. Just feels like something's missing from this attack. I don't know what it is. Carlson is deflected away. Man, cunt. Maresca. Serrano. Blanchard gets tackled by Calabria. Needs to be careful. Serrano. Maresca. Carlson. Space. Shot blocked again. Everton are on fucking flames, man. Right. Switch it up a bit. Blanchard's not been out today, and this might be a risk, but we're putting Bull up front. I actually want to put Carpenter up front, but it just scrolled too far. And we'll put Wilson in on the left. Everyone else has been decent. Link D up coming on would be an idea because we don't really need any problem helping the defence. I'll say that and then we'll concede. Good interception by Martin. Moffat. Bishop. Blanchard. Fuck off! I know it's a through ball, but don't take the fucking pace. Good section by Miranda. Who win the ball? Nope. Quartas brought it away. We might lose this 1-0 after we beat Man United 1-0. Be painful. Ibrahim. City lead against West Ham. Serrano. Bishop. Blanchard. Carlson, please, I beg. Ah, it's not our day. Bollocks. Changes being made. Maybe a change to the performance being made as well here. We can't find a fucking equaliser. Matoma coming on for Buendia as well. Roberts. Not Carlson. It's Carpenter and Wilson on for both Bishop and Blanchard. It's been a struggle for them today. Long range effort. Oh my brother. I wouldn't have been mad. That would have been. I would have been. So I don't know. I would have been speechless. I think. Is that McNeil again? He's on the fucking mad one today. Everton are on a mad one today. Blocked by Moffat for a corner. I don't know what to do. Sims going off for Talis Magno. Well, that's done. Talis Magno's better than Ellis Sims. No offense to Sims, but I just don't see us getting anything out of this now. I know he's a striker, but still, he's a good striker, so he'll probably score a second, if anything. Carpenter gets away initially. Saved by Nielsen. Talis Magno nearly in. I don't know why we didn't close that down better, boys. What's going on? Carpenter's been absolutely just floored. Talis Magno closed down by Ibrahim. Come on, boys. If we don't get the 3, at least get 1 and we'll be level with Spurs. Like, Moffat, Carlson, Serrano in the centre, please. Right. Now, we are level. Yeah, we're level. But we've done it at a good enough time where we could steal it. Juan Carlos Serrano. I'm not going mental yet. We do have an equaliser though. And Serrano, plenty of time to finish that off. There's no chance for Zyke that time. Game wants me to bring Serrano off on your fucking bike. Juan Carlos Serrano, the goal again. Such a revolution to that midfield, I tell you. Don't mean he scored now, but a lot of contributions from that area. Now, will Everton crumble under the pressure, or will they rise up and steal this? Get the 3 points back in their favour. They've had them for the majority of the match. McNeil with a poor ball across. A change. Anton Stack now coming off for Artur, former Liverpool player, now Everton. Right, he was only ever there on loan. We've got some time here, not so much time that we can afford to fuck around forever. But a good enough amount of time to build something special. Carpenter, Wilson, Carpenter, Carlson. Inside one more. Oh, you fuck, man. That was a good give it a play as well. I wonder if I just should have taken it on with Carlson. The way he's going at the moment. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. Talis Magno. Christ almighty, tried one from range. Good save. 4 minutes to go. Maresca, it's not what I wanted to do, but it could work actually better that way. Wilson, Carpenter, gets tackled, it's okay. It's okay, still time, Relax. Carpenter. Moffat going to go again. Maresca. Serrano. Oh, you can't write it. You can't fucking... We are the last minute winning bastard kings, aren't we? Why Carlos Serrano? How many fucking late game fucking winners do we fucking... I'm swearing so much, I'm so sorry, but like legit, how many bailouts do we need? Everton have done so well. But it's a late brace from Juan Carlos Serrano that will give us the points. We take him back to the northeast. I'm so sorry to Everton, man, but it is what it is, as they say. Serrano, once again, finding the finish. You'd think this is scripted and you'd be absolutely correct. How many times are we going to get bailed out by something? By a bit of luck, by a bit of skill. Double figures now for Serrano from that midfield, and I can tell you he's got plenty of assists as well. He has been brilliant, and my God, I feel so bad for Everton. But we will go top by 2 points now, I believe. Christ, we are getting fucking lucky. But it's not like we didn't deserve it, you know. We had plenty of opportunities. It was more the situation where we just needed to find our fucking shooting boots, and Serrano had his on, finally, towards the end. Fucking hell. We had so many opportunities. Their keeper was on it. Dwight McNeil got an early goal, but they had the fucking 3 points in their grasp. Somehow, I don't know how, but they held on it for so long, and in the end, late drama once again. It's becoming a fucking common concept here. 65 to 35 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 9, and 3.7 expected goals to 2. We win 2-1 just like the previous encounter back at the Victoria Park, but my God, we got lucky. Moffat on a mad one today, 8.6. May even get to start the next game with how good he's been this episode. Serrano, thank God he had his shooting boots on. No fucker else did. A brace and an 8.2 for the Argentinian. Miranda as well, decent today. Blanchard was doing alright apparently. He was the better of the two strikers. I thought Carlson had done the better, but maybe that's just me. Nielsen, 6 shots, 5 saves, 1 conceded. Some very good efforts from Everton when they had him, but thankfully Nielsen stopped enough that we only conceded 1. Assist, a 7.3 from Maresca. Another assist and a 6.9 for Carlson. As for Everton, their man of the match, David Calabria, 8.1, as he tried to prevent any action from that left wing, which for most of the match he did. Dwight McNeil with a goal and a 7.6 power shot in it for no reason. Perpich was solid as well. Stack with the assist. I've clicked the wrong button. It was Stack with the assist for the goal and 7 rating, and these are the rest of the ratings for the Everton side. Zach deserved a bit better in my opinion. 6 shots, 4 saves, 2 conceded. But maybe we just weren't as accurate as I thought we were, which is probably the case because I'm fucking shit at shooting. As it shows, because we nearly lost to Everton. There's still got some good players out there on that team. Nothing incredible, but not bad either. Anyway, post-match interview. But before that, limbs. Once again, limbs. How many are we going to get? How many times are we going to get bailed out by one superstar? Serrano, a phenomenal finish into the top right. I mean, on one hand, we should have had the game dead and buried with the opportunities we had. On the other hand, Everton done so well defensively that they should have stolen the win. In the end, it is the right result for us anyway. A 2-1 victory. Man City defeat West Ham 3-2. That would have been a thrilling game. And I wonder what it does to the Prem table for the rest of the teams. I know we're top. Juan Carlos Serrano. Fucking bailout clause from him today. Thank God. Could have asked some more from him. We could have lost to Everton in one of our best attacking performances, to be honest. Sometimes you just have to be patient. I know it's hard to keep going to the very last minute. It's the same response each time. We do keep going to the very last minute because we always get bailed out right at the death. By no means am I complaining, it's more just an observation. It was a more difficult match than you've been expecting. We made the chances of what by more, to be honest, but we just couldn't take them. And thank God Serrano has shooting boots because nobody else could find a finish. Granted, their goalkeeper was good, but that should have been an easy win. But Everton gave it their all, to be fair. That's the updated table. I mean, it'll update again once I advance a bit, but everyone on 30 games, that's how it's looking in the top 5 anyway. It's still very close. I'm still not convinced we've got it confirmed yet. But I am convinced that we're doing a hell of a job at it. Spurs dropped points. Oh my god. That is... Oh, perfect. We've got the opportunity to go... What would it be? 4 clear. Any old way. Because even if Chelsea win, they'll be on 66 points. And we face, apparently, I don't know what that word is, but we face the fucking worst team in the league. Oh my days. We can't, right, realistically, I'm going to say this quietly, because the game might have other ideas. But we can't fuck this up, right? Take a look then. Spurs, who did they play to drop those points? Southampton. Oh, you might have beat me for 5-1 Southampton, but I always liked you. Spurs, or not Spurs, Arsenal nearly dropped points against Luton. Liverpool look like they're going to survive, which is boring as fuck, to be honest. But to be fair, I mean, they should be surviving. They're fucking Liverpool. Luton are down, I think actually confirmed to be down, or nearly, but more or less there. If they lose today to us, it's probably going to be it. But I mean, they're always going to go down. 8 points. They've not won a game all season. West Ham, Burnley, still in about the race. They still could stay up. I hope West Ham don't, because they beat us twice, and I don't want to face them again. But anyway, looking at the top of the table, it feels good. It's lonely at the top, as they say. Hartlepool United sit in first place. Spurs second, Chelsea third, Arsenal fourth. And regardless of results, we will finish the episode top of the table. But will we be 4 clear? I bloody hope so. It's Luton. Like, I'm not being silly, but we should be winning this. Did save over, just double checking. On the double checks there. News then before this final game of today's episode. Serrano next braces Hartlepool beat Everton. Serrano's in superb form for Hartlepool United, scoring twice and helping his side to a 2-1 win against Everton. Imagine if we hadn't won that. Fucking hell. And we still could have finished the episode top today by beating Luton because Spurs dropped points again. This week's star performers, the reason Serrano isn't in there is unknown to me because he should be. Hiccups, he should be. We get one player of the week though in the team of the week. Douglas Moffat of Hartlepool. Fiverr's an exciting prospect, you know. I'm a little nosy on him. We're not gonna go in, but just get a little nosy. Juventus and Man United shared decision. The points over 2. Whatever. It was 2-2 draw. Shut up. And Antwerp beat Midtjylland. Luton Town face uphill battle versus Hartlepool. I mean, that's one way of putting it. Hartlepool United host Luton Town in the game that can have repercussions at both ends of the league table. Clearly, Luton Town have it all to do against their high-flying opponents, but it's a competitive division, and if Hartlepool United have an off day, then we could just witness one of the upsets of the season. Imagine we lose to Luton. Imagine. I'd cry. I'd genuinely cry. No offense to Luton, but this is the worst team we've had in the Premier League for a long while. Higgins is even getting a... Wow, and Barlow can have a bench spot. I would like to bring him on, possibly, as well. Unless I was going to leave him out for this episode, but a couple of minutes wouldn't hurt. I'll go Carson Blanchard again. Sorry, I was talking to my parents. Well, I'll respond to them quickly. Diop comes back in. Serrano's... you know what? Fucking Hobbs can come in. I know Serrano's done well, but it's Luton. Like, I'm not being silly, but it's Luton. Ibrahim comes in alongside Chavez, I think. Probably be fine. Flores as well gets a game. And Miranda going to the bench, obviously. Reckon that's how we roll. Bishop didn't really intrigue me too much last game again either. So Wilson gets the start. But this is how the team is going to look in our final game of today's episode. And again, if we lose to Luton, I'll end the career. Genuinely, I won't do anymore. Could be the last episode you see. Anyway, These are the teams that are going to be facing off. Hartlepool versus Luton at Victoria Park. Higgins in between the stakes. Sutherland as the captain and left back. Flores at right back. Chavez and Ibrahim as the centre backs. Diop, CDM / centre mid. Hobbs centre mid / cam. Wilson off the left. Roberts off the right. Blanchard and Carlson up top. Surely, lads. Like, surely. A big game going on. Arsenal and Man City. Probably the biggest out of the lot on there. I mean, Man City are quite far out of the Champions League spots, but could recover them if they go on a run. They beat Arsenal in the FA Cup, so they can't beat them in the league as well. But anyway, that's not our business. Hartlepool versus Luton Town for the last game of today's episode at Victoria Park. Let's get into it. Sorry, I was having a conversation with my parents again. Just got to Christmas. They want to know, like, what our plans are pretty much for Christmas. Which is fair enough. But they're top secret. Nobody gets in them. I've got family visiting, so I'll probably just spend it with them as well. I'll need to think about it. Probably get one more career mode episode out before Christmas. But I really need to think about schedules, because there probably won't be anything between what we saying, what days are we saying won't be between Saturday, because that's when my grandparents arrive, and probably the following Wednesday or Thursday, if I'm being honest. If I can squeeze one more episode of career mode out, I'd love to. I also need to catch up on the Royal Rumbles, and I would love to try and either finish Fulham off or do one more part of that as well. It's going to be a lot to try and cram in before Saturday. I don't think they're coming up till Saturday afternoon, so if I wake up Saturday morning, which I won't, maybe do that. Right, now I'm not taking a piss here. If we lose to Luton, I genuinely will not do any more as career mode. It's over. I'm being serious. I'm not going to go as far to say if we don't keep a clean sheet, because we've got Higgins in the net. And as much as I like Higgins, it's not Nielsen. Lacour. Give it a go. You got to respect it. Thought Diop might have been on him a bit more, but I suppose it is Luton at the end of the day. Also, I've thought about it now. Everton are the lowest scoring team. We've got Luton in the division. They've got 8 points, and yet Everton have scored less than them. Luton, who haven't won a game, have scored more than Everton, who aren't even in the relegation zone. Interesting. Good reading by Maher there. Luton might actually... Well, I mean, they're going to be up for it. Of course they are, but they're going to try and be the spoiler to the party. Not to mention the fact they want to go for their first win. Maybe pick the wrong team to do it against. It's bottom v top. Not being funny like. Blanchard's going to escape here, surely, away from Bogard. And should make it 1-0. See the power of that, mate. I barely saw it go to the back of the net. Achille Blanchard makes it 1-0 to the shock of absolutely nobody. Venom behind that. Perfectly measured as well. Was never going to get stopped. 1-0, Hartlepool. Goodness knows what it's going to end up as. 14th goal of the season for Blanchard. Not too shabby, I suppose. 2 behind Rodriguez, but Rodriguez has got a 7-month injury. He'll overtake Rodriguez, surely, with the amount of games left to go. There's still 7 games after today. If he doesn't overtake Rodriguez, I'll be a little bit surprised. Rodriguez was on 16, Blanchard is currently on 14, and he's playing Luton, so if you've got him in your fantasy teams, it's going to be a good bet to have him. You know? Carlson to Diop. Even Diop could score today, I reckon. Not going to make it happen on purpose, but he could. It's Carlson offside anyway. It's a good save. I think Carlson might have strayed off. Oh, minimal. But it is off. Like, I'm not saying that it's null. I'm just saying it's minimal. Final episode. Not final episode. Final game of the episode. Brain function. Thanks. But it's been a good episode, besides the beginning of it. Painful, as we got dumped out to Wolves on penalties in the FA Cup. But we bounced back in a big way, beating Brentford, securing it late on, securing a Man United victory very late on, and doing something similar at Goodison Park. And we've deserved them today. And hopefully we won't fuck it up against Luton. Realistically, right. I'm not really asking for a thrashing here. I just want 3 points. I wouldn't mind a clean sheet either, but I just want 3 points. Blanchard. Out to Sutherland. It's going to be headed down to Roberts. Oh, all right. How did that work then? That shouldn't have worked at all. And against any of the other teams in this Premier League season, it wouldn't have done. If this wasn't Luton, that wouldn't have worked. It's a great ball by Blanchard. He's definitely overhit, but Sutherland saves it, and Roberts with a venomous finish across the goal. And we're talking about him last year. Roberts needs more goals and assists in his game if he's wanting to stay as the starting right winger. And he said, all right then, mate, no worries. I think he's scored about 7 or 8 this season. He's assisted about the same amount. Maybe not the highest ability he could get, but not the worst either. Carlson can make it 3 momentarily. It's going to be a cricket score, ladies and gents. This Luton side have just given the ball straight back to Hartlepool, and Jesper Carlson makes it 3. I don't know what scoreline this is going to end, but they've just given it straight away on the kickoff. Carlson, right place, right time, runs straight through, and he's not going to miss one of those, especially with the form he's under, the form he's in. I know what I'm on about. Could be looking at a record scoreline here, boys. I'm not going to lie. This Luton Town side are abysmal. Hobbs is there now. Blanchard. Oh, Christ almighty. Yeah, I don't know how Luton have got back up here, and I'm hoping next season they don't get back up here. If we do go to season 10, then I'm hoping we don't have Luton to contend with. If we don't have season 10, obviously, then we'll be done the career mode, obviously. You know what, I rate it. Magan Azalea, I think. He's gone for a long shot attempt. It might have gone in. You don't know if you don't try. Again, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. We've been dominant, as you'd expect. Top versus bottom, it's not really a surprise, is it? Hobbs, Diop, Wilson. Man's just playing games. Blanchard can't get there before Doughty. Flores wins the header, keeps it alive. Roberts gets floored. Fair enough, you know what, understandable, have a nice day in that. Ball through to Chavez. Sutherland now. Well, I mean, we've won the game. It's not are we going to win, it's how many are we going to win by. Hobbs wins the battle but can't get through. He won the battle initially but couldn't win the war. Chavez closes that one down. Sutherland, now Wilson. We're going a bit too strong here for Luton. Should have gone for our League 2 side. Should have been brought in Olsen, but he's out on loan. Hobbs, Wilson's desperate for it. He's going to get it. Diop, Blanchard, straight at Rizal, and there's no way Hobbs is jumping up to that. He's tiny. Malik Diop. Fucking Christ, can't win the ball. Sutherland. Oh my god, Sutherland lost it. Thankfully, the knock across was to nobody. And Flores sorts it out. The Bournemouth just led there. I'm not really paying attention, to be honest with you. Wilson into Diop. Hobbs. Oh, more to Roberts. Dropping it back into Hobbs. Oh, it's chested badly and Bogard clears it only as far as Diop. Blanchard can't get a shot off. I wonder if now Luton are 3-0 down, they're like, oh, maybe we should actually try and do something in this matchup, yeah. Sutherland, Diop, Carlson. Couldn't turn Ignacio. It could be Luton. It's not going to be Luton. Diop gets in the way. Itch my foot, sorry. I'm not sprinting with Flores because it's my foot. There we go. Diop. It doesn't matter anyway. They didn't get a ball off us, did they? Sutherland. Wilson was off. Thought he might get himself back on, but no. Isn't he on there? No, just off, unfortunately. Free kick to Luton. Ball long. Ibrahim should win that. He does. Initially, but it's Luton's ball. Frione nearly put it in. If he'd let me switch the D up when I pressed LB, rather than when it actually did, could have probably prevented that, but Frione scaring the faithful here at Victoria Park a little bit. You gotta respect it. They're not giving up. But the most awful team by a long way this season, and they might go for that low points record. All they need is one win to avoid that, you know. They just need a win. And they've had 38 chances. It's not like we're not giving them a chance yet. I mean, it's not 38 at the moment. This is going to be a 31st chance, I believe. Point of the matter is, they've had a lot of chances to win a game. And the ref called it there as Luton went on the attack. I feel kind of bad for them. They should have let them have that attack, you know. Probably would have scored. Moffat was that position in that, but yeah, 3-0 to the good at the break. And it's more about, again, of how bad is it going to be. Held back a little bit towards the end of the first half. Blanchard, Roberts and Carlson, the men to put us 3 up and probably give us a 4-point lead at the top of the table, which is beautiful to think about. Newcastle lead Southampton 1-0. Brighton lead Burnley 1-0. Bournemouth lead Everton 1-0. Arsenal lead Man City 1-0. That's not the same story as the FA Cup. And then Liverpool lead West Ham 1-0 as well. Nottingham Forest play Norwich later. And at Victoria Park, it's 3-0 Hartlepool. It's not like Luton haven't tried. They just haven't tried too well, and their goalkeeper is a shambles. 70-30 in terms of possession, 5 shots to 3, and 1.4 expected goals to 1.1. Bear with me, guys. My glasses are being weird. Maybe it's my eyes. Maybe I'm just tired. Too much time in front of screens, I tell you. Anyway, second half, 45 minutes to go. What's the scoreline going to be? Put your predictions in the chat or comments. Carlson instantly getting the ball. Blanchard back into Carlson. Nearly 4 immediately out of the gate, but it's a good save from Brazil. But poor from Luton again. Luton have 1 shot on target. Closed down there by Moffat. Wilson now into Blanchard. Tries to find Carlson. It's deflected away. Thankfully for Luton, because that probably would have been 4, wouldn't it, really? Let's be real. Brazil I might have underestimated. Is that a shot? I don't know what it was. Anyway, Higgins catches it. Brighton go 2-0 up. It's actually Sutherland I'm using. I thought it was Moffat. Why do I use Sutherland in this match? I don't know. Blanchard gets tackled, I believe. Votes to keep it in. Flores, Diop, Blanchard. I think what the manager said at half-time is just commit everyone back and fucking hope, lads. Because everybody is back here. Sutherland, Hobbs, Carlson, Hobbs again. Diop, fuck it. Oh, you know what? If that got in, that would have been a fucking episode title. Obviously, it didn't go in, so it's not episode title. It's Spare me, guys. Right, sorted. Corner. Sorry, quick text message I had to send there. Towards Sutherland. Doesn't win that time. Wilson. Through Roberts. Oh, good save. Maybe it will only stay 3-0. I think Luton are just trying to defend for their lives now. Wilson. Now Hobbs. Gets caught by Ignacio. Ibrahim gets no way. Wilson. Bugger. Why can't I skin the Luton fullbacks with Wilson? Interception, Chavez. Now Wilson again. That's a stupid touch. I knew it was going to be one of those stupid touches before I even got the ball. Good tackle, Sutherland. I think it's our throw as well. John McAtee coming off for Carlos Mendes Gomez. He's still at Luton. All the way through. I kind of wish we'd given them Pal Person on the permanent, you know. The man who got us knocked out. You remember back in the day when we were in the playoff final? And the man who we had on loan at them knocked us out. Look at the fucking defense. How many people have got back, man? Diop. Oh, I fucking call that wrong. It was actually meant to be a pass to Halls, but I pressed B and I couldn't cancel it time. Oh my god. Higgins. Good save. We nearly conceded to Luton, boys. Let's not take the piss here. We do have this in control, but let's not take the piss here. Flores. Now Roberts. Hobbs. Blanchard now. Good block. They're fucking trying to hold on to make it only 3-0. They want to keep that goal difference up at least. Make some changes as well. Maresca, Serrano, Barlow, all on. And we'll leave Carpenter out for this game. Ibrahim, Diop, Wilson. Fucking I've got everyone defending. What am I meant to do? Hobbs. Oh, it snuck in. The luck is out for Luton. There's no luck. Hobbs' shot stopped by Rizal. Wasn't sure if it was going to go in or Brizal, whatever the Luton keeper's name in. But it's got in by Bobby Hose at the end, just as he's about to make way. Fucking hell. That was such a shit goal. And I thought it might have been saved. The mix-up between Brizal and 15 there. I don't know if it could have been stopped by either or, but the mix-up didn't work out, and it is 4-0 Hartlepool. Changes to be made as well. Hobbs scoring just before he makes way. I think it's a 4-man change here, isn't it? Or 3-man, actually. Sorry, triple substitution. Diop, Hobbs, and Roberts all coming off. Return of Jackson Barlow as he comes on for Hobbs. We've also got Serrano and Maresca coming on. Should say as well the change for Roberts was Barlow was on for Roberts, not Hobbs. My apologies. I was just focused on not letting them score, but it's a good effort and a good save from Higgins. It's a corner now to Luton as they attempt to try and, you know, save some face by doing something in this match. Header away initially by Barlow. Not fully away. Blocked by Lackey. Lackey with a shot. Blocked by Maresca. I can't speak. I can't speak. That okay? That was meant to go to my player, right? But it didn't. So I'm confused. They're threatening. It's about all they're doing. Campbell puts it just wide. Higgins had it sorted, but You just don't know. Sometimes them could drop in like that. You get me? Flores gets it from Ibrahim. I was thinking of bringing on Miranda, but A, I don't know if I'm on the bench, and B, I don't know if I need him. Barlow, back from injury. Can he bag on his return? He can! Jackson Barlow, back from that dislocated shoulder. It's 5 for Hartlepool United. This is going to be a cricket score, ladies and gents. What a goal from Jackson Barlow. Return from injury. It's a massacre here now. Sutherland takes it off Magan Azalea, and it could get worse yet. The Luton Town manager's got the white flag up. Newcastle 4-2 up. Offside against Mendes Gomez. I mean, I would have let it happen just anyway. I feel bad for them, but it is offside. You got to stick to the rules. You can't feel bad for him. Lacauer and Jones coming off for lobbing and bagging. You can't feel bad for a team and go against the rules when it is offside. But in this circumstance, I'd have let it off, personally, if I was the referee or linesman. I mean, Luton, don't get me wrong, they've had a couple of half chances to get something in this match. Higgins has risen magnificently to each challenge, but it was always going to be 3 points for Hartlepool. Carlson, that wasn't for Wilson, it was for Blanchard, but that's okay. It could be for Blanchard instead. Oh! Thought the defence might have blocked it. Nah, I'm not bringing on Carpenter, there's no point. And this keeper is absolutely incensed at his defence, and I can understand why. Fucking dog shit is why. They've got like 8 or 9 players back and none of them can defend. Blanchard, ball in. Towards Sutherland. So as far as Chavez. Wilson. Tries to take one on but didn't work. And now it could be a counter for Luton if we're not careful. And as Gomez try to take on Flores here. Flores done enough to slow down the attack. Lobbing now. Needs to be lobbing the ball into the middle and he tries, but Ibrahim closes it down. Deserves to concede that shit pun. Barlow looks better than ever. He did get tackled, but I thought Miranda was, sorry Miranda for slandering you like that. I thought Flores was going to make the run, but he never did. Sutherland wins the ball back. And can't get the ball quite. Duncan Wilson. Ball inside. Higgins stops it. I thought we might have conceded there against the bottom team in the league. Thankfully not. We're just getting it gonzo. And that will do it for the final episode, or final game of today's episode. I keep saying the final episode. I just want the series done apparently. Which is no secret, but like, I'm not trying to rush it either. But a 5-star performance. A 5-0 victory to end today's performance, or today's episode. A roller coaster. Almost. So close to a perfect episode, man. Just falling short. We've just beaten Wolves, the Fans in the FA fucking Cup. Would have had the perfect episode. Blanchard, Roberts, Carlson, Hobbs and Barlow all scoring 5 different scores in a 5-star performance for Hartlepool. Anyway, I mean, it was always going to be our day, but Luton didn't fucking back down. They put on some decent efforts. Higgins, like I said, was aware of him, but it was never going to be a contest, was it? 65 to 35 in terms of possession, 14 shots to 8, 3.1 expected goals to 2.5 as well. Man of the match could be anyone, genuinely. I even have Higgins up there for that nomination, but it goes to Aidan Sutherland. 8.9 and an assist from left back for Aidan Sutherland. 8.6 for Blanchard, a goal and an assist for him. 8.5 and another goal to add to the collection of Jesper Karlsson, with Duncan Wilson adding another assist to his own collection. 8.1 for the Scotsman. 7.9 for Malik Diop, who got an assist. Continues to read down here. Flores 7.9, Higgins 7.8. Everyone had a great day, to be honest. 4 shots, 4 saves from George Higgins, and a goal of 7.8, a goal of 7.7, and a goal of 7.4 from Hobbs, Barlow, and Roberts respectively. Good performances all around. There wasn't really a bad one, I guess, because people came off the pitch or on to the pitch. They didn't really to do much. They got 6 and 5.8, but I'm not counting those. The worst player that we had was Ibrahim, and he was a 7, and he wasn't even bad. Just didn't have much to do, kind of thing. I didn't even check the Luton ratings. Do I need to? Man of the match for them, if you had to pick one, was Jack Maher, 7.8. He gets a decent rating. Jean Maganazelia, probably pronounced that wrong, 7.6. Alan Campbell's still there at Luton, 6.8. And as you continue to read, I don't need to read all these, do I? I mean, it's not a Premier League squad, and it shows. Gabriel Brazil, give it his all. 12 shots, 7 saves, 5 conceded. Did what he could, but with an awful defence, and him not being too good himself, it was never going to be a day for Luton, and it's not been a day for Luton since they came up to the Premier League. They don't have a player over 80. This is not a Premier League squad, and if they come up again in Season 10, I will be surprised, genuinely, without being mean. Take a look at the results, there you go. Arsenal beat Man City. It keeps Man City out of contention. And maybe we could poach some of their players if they've got any talents, if they're not in the Champions League. Just saying, we're having a little inspection on them. We're not going to go for them, we're just having a little gander, a little look. Emphatic win, of course. What can you take away from it? A win's a win, but that's all. It goes in front of you. I mean, realistically, I'm glad we fucking smashed them rather than just grinding past them. Like it wasn't like a 2-0 or a 1-0. We kind of just told them, right, we're here, and this is ours, and we deserved our goals today. Scoreline flattered us. Yeah, we should have only won like 4-0. I mean, to be honest, we only had 3.1 expected goals, but Luton are shit. Counterpoint. So I think Hobson today. He did well. Surprised me. He says learn position because, of course, it thinks it's a different position to what it actually is, just for reference. No idea why, but it does. Controller batteries are low. Alright, we'll do a quick switch. Bear with me, and then we'll close out the episode. I know the controller needs to be paired to the active profile for a user to log in. I just needed to change the batteries, alright? Don't yell at me. Right, chat. Who's got something to say? Hobbs is happy to be doing what he's doing. You know what? Done well, so can't complain. Bit of a lucky goal, but it is what it is. As we continue then, next game is Chelsea. And if it was real life, I wouldn't really care too much, but because it's this game, it can be a bit scary. Christea is going to move to that right wing. I don't know if his rating's going to go up at all. No, it remains the same. We'll put him as a wide playmaker. That's where his strengths lie. Croatia coming in saying, oi, can we have you? And I'm saying, oi, no. So that's the way it goes, unfortunately. So that's the end of the episode, ladies and gents. See you later. No, I'm joking. In all seriousness, it's been a good episode. We're only 1 point clear, of course, but we still have a game in hand. Spurs have played their next game, and they won it. So the pressure remains on for us to beat Chelsea now. Who did they beat? Brentford. United just beat Chelsea, though. What I'm saying is, if we beat Chelsea as well, we could invite Newcastle and Wolves back into the top 4 race. But as our table looks to end episode 8 of Series 8, we sit top, 1 point clear with a game in hand. Goal difference is not an issue currently as it stands. We've just put 5 past Luton as well, so that's really helped proceedings, if anything else. Spurs second, Arsenal third, Chelsea complete a top 4, of course. Arsenal and Chelsea have a game in hand against Spurs, but won't overtake them, even if they win. Newcastle and Wolves sniffing around the area. Wolves have fallen off plus ratio, but they might get back on it and get back into a top 4 spot. Manchester City, Manchester United, Leicester and Brighton complete the top half. Continuing to read down, it's Norwich, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, who have now risen up to 13th. They probably won't go down now. They probably weren't going to go down anyway, but it would have just been funny and interesting, wouldn't it? Southampton are in 14th, Bournemouth 15th, Everton 16th, Brentford 17th, with the relegation zone being Burnley, West Ham and Luton Town, who are struggling even more than ever. Somehow still scored more than Everton, though. I don't understand this video game. Any other cups? FA Cup. I think we are in the semi-finals now for that, aren't we? Manchester City play Chelsea. Newcastle play Manchester United. We got knocked out by Wolves in the 5th round, unfortunately, on penalties. Unlucky, but it's the way it goes in football. Carabao Cup, we already know, was won by Wolves, who beat somebody else on penalties to win that. It was Everton who they beat. Super Cup was won by Dortmund over Frankfurt. Champions League, a little update on that. It is the semi-finals now. Milan and Barcelona, and then Borussia Dortmund and Roma. Kind of interested in that Dortmund squad. I might have a little gander at it before we end the episode here, just to see what they've got and why they're doing so good. Europa League semi-finals now. That's not a Europa League semi-final. Juventus and PSG is Champions League level, but Napoli and Benfica the other one. And then the Conference League, I'm presuming Spurs are in one of them. Spurs versus Nantes, and then Royal Antwerp in Sutherland's former club against Freiburg. So we will save over, so I don't lose any progress just instantly because I don't want to lose any progress. I think I already did. I already did. We won't lose any progress now because I already did. Right, so take a look at the stats then of the season. We know who won't be top goal scorer, unfortunately, but he's still in the race, and he'll probably be up there for the remainder of the season, but he's not going to be the top goal scorer because he can't play with an ACL injury, unfortunately. I wish he could, but it's just the way the injuries work, unfortunately. Haaland, 18 goals, sits top of the leaderboard. 17 for Martinelli in second. Joint third, Tell and Rodriguez, 16 each. Højlund in fifth with 15. As you continue to read down, Achille Blanchard in there with 14. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. And we've got Juan Carlos Serrano in there with 10. Wouldn't be surprised if Carlson turns up on that list soon as well. Assists come from Blanchard with 12 assists in 30 appearances. Rodriguez with 11. He won't add to those either, unfortunately. 10 for Serrano. 9 for Wilson. 8 for Roberts. 7 for Carpenter, who we may have slandered him a bit, but he is turning around a new leaf slightly. Not incredible, but not the worst, which is kind of better than nothing, I suppose. Top clean sheet holder at the moment is Ederson of Spurs with 10. Horn has 9. Onana has 8. Lafont has 7. Martinez and Melia both have 6. And for us, it's Nielsen with 5. And then I believe Higgins now will have 2 because he kept a clean sheet against Luton. Although, does that really count? Like, for being real. Taking a look then at the squad hub. The top appearance maker now is Achille Blanchard. Everyone will be overtaking Rodriguez now in terms of appearances. 33 now for the Frenchman. The top scorer is still Rodriguez. It will be difficult to overtake him because he done so well pre-injury. But I don't know if Carlson goes on a fucking late run here. Look at some of his stats already. You just never know. 18 and 11 for Rodriguez despite being injured. He done well pre-injury, of course, but won't get any more this season. 14 goals for Blanchard, 11 for Serrano, who has come in and fit this midfield like a glove, I might add. A fucking fantastic player, if I do say so myself. 10 for Wilson, 10 for Carlson, 7 for Roberts, 5 for Carpenter, 5 for Shabalala out on loan at Bournemouth, 3 for Diop, 3 for Hobbs, 2 for Maresca, 2 for Bishop, 2 for Barlow, 1 each as well for Bull, Sutherland, and that is it. Because in the assists column, it is going to be 13 for Blanchard, puts him top of that column at least. He's ahead of Rodriguez in that respect. 11 for Serrano, 11 for Rodriguez, 10 for Wilson, 9 for Roberts, 8 for Carpenter, 5 for Carlson, 3 for Diop, Maresca, Bishop, 2 for Miranda and Sutherland, and then 1 each for Chavez, Moffat, and Martin. And the clean sheets happen the most, as we know, when Blanchard plays, but also when Serrano plays and he's got 2 less appearances. So I'm saying development as well. Everyone that can still grow. Rodriguez can still grow. Carpenter can still grow. Some of these are surprising that they can still grow, especially this man, Luca Carpenter. Still got potential to be special. It doesn't show anymore because he's 22, but he does still have potential to be special. I don't understand it because he fucking stinks sometimes. But anyway, it's fine. We move. I'm not going to call him a stinker because that's really mean, isn't it? But he, not the greatest. Anyway, up next for next episode, in episode 9, it's going to be Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, Burnley at the Victoria Park. We then play Brighton 3 days later at home as well, before we take on Wolves at home and finish the episode away against Nottingham Forest. And then for episode 10, the finale of season 8, it may come down to the wire against Spurs. That could be a title decider, but we do know that we'll have Spurs and Newcastle. Newcastle will be at St James's Park as well. A difficult travel. But anyway, That is going to be the next couple episodes. Just to review today as well, if you joined late, we kicked off in the FA Cup round of 16 against Wolves. Unfortunately, lost on penalties. It was diabolical and very upsetting overall. But we then came back with a 4-2 win over Brentford. 2-week break, and then we played Manchester United. Jesper Karlsson, have my babies, mate. He got the late winner there. We then continued on with a win against Everton. Again, another comeback victory. This time, Juan Carlos Serrano, the hero on the day. And then a 5-star performance as we thrashed Luton 5-0 to complete today's episode. Almost a perfect episode. If only we could have got the Wolves game gone through in the FA Cup. But it is what it is. That is going to wrap up today's episode. We'll take a look at the news and we'll leave it there for today. Hartlepool keep clean sheet against Luton Town. A solid display from Hartlepool United's defence saw Chabalaz's men keep a clean sheet against Luton Town and claim a 5-0 victory. Borussia Dortmund are going to miss Sommer. I'm assuming he's a regen. I think he's a Hummels regen. He's out for 2 months. Top scorer for Champions League, Alvaro Daniel leads the way. I'm not sure who that is. Oh, yeah, we need to check out the Dortmund team. We'll check out the Dortmund team after this. And then, of course, the semi-final draw. We know it already. We went and checked it, but it is there on your screen. It is Milan versus Barcelona, Dortmund versus Roma as well. Chelsea versus Hartlepool, both teams want 3 points. The two teams seemed evenly matched when they last met, and that was reflected in the 1-1 scoreline. Chelsea fans will be hoping to see their team go one better and win today's match at home. And then, of course, we face Chelsea Challenge, which will be that pursuing pack thing, will it? It won't, actually. Chelsea play host to Hartlepool United in a massive fixture which looks set to have a real impact at the top of the table. The league leaders will be tested by one of the few teams in the league with enough quality to offer them a genuine challenge. A win for Hartlepool United will represent another major huge stride on the march towards the title. If Chelsea could pull off an upset though, it will give them renewed hope and mount the challenge themselves. I wouldn't say it was an upset if they beat us, but yeah, we are in the driver's seat. As you can see here, the league leaders marched on towards what they hope will be the title by disposing of last place Luton. Hartlepool ran out comfortable winners and moved a step closer to claiming the championship, whilst at the same time knocking another nail in the coffin of their relegation-haunted opponents. We're going towards our own championship, but Luton go towards their own championship as well. But in all seriousness, how's the relegation zone looking? Are they actually down yet? Like, are they officially down yet? I think they've been officially relegated. Well, they've not been officially relegated just yet, but Brentford only need a point, and also the goal difference is probably far too surmountable. And there is absolutely no way Luton are going to win their last 6 and make the Great Escape. So realistically, it is going to be Luton down, West Ham at 19th, Burnley 18th at the moment. That is a relegation zone. My dad's a hammer. What the fuck? No shot. What's up, Demon? You've come right at the end of the episode, unfortunately, mate. But yeah, it is close for West Ham. Also, I want to check out, before we do go, I want to check out Dortmund's squad, because they always seem to be really good. I want to see what they got. What are they offering? Exams, am I right? Hopefully they're going well, mate. Best of luck with them as well. They've still got Bellingham around. Alright, I suppose this is FIFA 23, and he is a bit of a madman at this point. Brantford. Who else have they got really stand out? Not really many. Glock in there as well. Graf, is he a regen of somebody? Kobel's still about. Jota as well. Livermento looking decent at this point. Marquinhos as well. You know what? It's quite a good all-around team, to be honest. A bit of experience and a bit of talent in there. I can see why they're going quite far. And this is Alvaro here, the top goal scorer in the Champions League. I just realised he's the one that's at Real Madrid at the start of the save. But that's the Dortmund squad, and that's why they're doing so well. Sane now at 34. He's moved to Dortmund. Andy Robertson now at 36. His contract's expiring. But it's interesting. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up there. 7 games to go. So next episode will be 5 games. And then the finale will probably be a little bit shorter. It'll be 2 games. But of course, we'll have to cover the whole of Season 8, the entirety, and get that all sorted. And then, I'm hoping, my fingers are fucking crossed, my toes are fucking crossed. For Season 9, we will have Champions League football. And maybe a Premier League title to boast about. I can't speak. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there. I don't know if there'll be another career mode episode before Christmas. I will try and do one for Friday, but there's no promises. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this one anyway. And if I don't see you before Christmas, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and, of course, a Happy New Year. And I will see you as soon as I can for some more content on the channel. Take care and peace.